Hey everyone in chat, how's it going? I'm Chris. I am the co-founder of Squid Shock Studios along with Trevor and the creative director on Bow Path of the Teal Lotus. Today we have a really exciting event for you. We're doing a developer speedrun showdown. So the race is going to be between myself and Trevor. So we have like the creative team and the technical team going head to head, speedrunning our game Bow Path of the Teal Lotus. And it's going to be freaking intense. So we have a cool cast of people joining us today. But first, I'm going to ask Trevor to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Trevor. I'm the lead programmer for Bow Path of the Teal Lotus. And yeah, I'm really excited to kick some butt on this speedrun.
We'll see about that. Now, in addition to some of the devs we have racing, we have an awesome casting couch full of speedrunners from the Bow Path of the Teal Lotus community. I love these guys a lot, and they came onto the stream today to help us out with like commenting, but also engaging with chat and doing some technical direction. So first, I want to ask Visuals to introduce themselves.
Yeah, I'm Visuals. I've been speedrunning for about 7 years. Have a long history of Hollow Knight speedruns, so, as well as a couple other games. And then switched over to Bow whenever it came out, and had record a couple times. So, here to watch these two guys and see if we can keep this under 5 hours or so.
Yeah, thank you, Viz. Now we have Turtle.
Hello, everyone. My name is Turtle. I have been a speedrunner for about 5 years, and I am primarily an Ori speedrunner, Ori and the Blind Forest, and also a little bit of Will o' the Wisps, and have recently picked up Bow after a chance meeting with the game's executive producer at an SGDQ event, actually.
Cool. Thanks, Turtle. Turtle's new to the community, and we love him. And last but not least, we have Spilled OJ. And Spilled OJ will also be doing some of the technical direction for this stream, like handling all the technical stuff. And yeah, so OJ, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm OJ. I am the restream guy today, which is why you can see my face separately. It's just a technical thing, I swear. But yeah, I am a challenge runner, speed runner. My main games are Hollow Knight, Halo 3, and Bow for speedrunning. I challenge run everything though. But yeah.
Cool. And thanks, OJ. So let's talk a little bit about the rules for the run today. So maybe Viz, you want to handle that?
Yeah. So today they're going to be going through the entire 80% run essentially, plus the Kitsune boss. And there's going to be obviously no like major glitches or anything. They're going to be going through essentially they know a simplified version of the route. And obviously it's their game. They know the game. But if they ever have any issues that are like hard blocking them or anything, they can reach out to us for help. But for the most part, it's just going to be they agreed to not, practice or anything like that. They just going to see what they can do as far as with their knowledge of the game.
Yeah, and that is a good thing you added there. Like, hypothetically, neither of us have practiced this run. We did not prepare at all, so it's basically just going in straight out of development, like trying to beat the game. So it'll be interesting. It'll be different than like what a speed run should be, but we'll still be going fast and whatever.
You say hypothetically because you believe Trevor's already practiced and is cheating?
Technically, okay, I want to say real quick that Trevor for sure has played the game more than I have, just because he's very anal about testing everything. So I'm just throwing that out there because it's a fact. But I think I'm inherently like just better at video games and platformers. I feel like that's fair to say. Right?
I was going to say the early hedging your bets, but then you threw in that last part. Maybe I don't know.
Haymakers already.
Let's let chat decide. Who do you think is gonna come out on top here, Trevor or Chris? And don't get discouraged, Trevor, when it's just my name just flooding the chat right now. Okay.
Well, I'm not even looking at chat, so.
Oh yeah, I'm not. By the way, we're not looking at chat just because we want to be focusing on the game, obviously. But anyways, now that the intros are out of the way, I just want to plug a few things. The main reason why we're doing this speedrun is because we are having a Steam sale for Bo, our game that we're speedrunning today. It's 20% off. The sale's only going on for a few more days, so if you haven't gotten the game, now's the time. If you've been waiting for a sale, it's here. If you want to get an extra copy for a friend, if you already own the game, that'd be awesome too. If we can have some link spam in the chat for our Steam page. Also, we are releasing our piano sheet music book. And right now, if you get the book, you also get a bonus track, which is the piano arrangement for the Sakura City theme. And we're giving away a free copy of the Kitsune Burrows sheet music. And those links will be in the chat too. And we're also still hosting a Reddit AMA on r/Metroidvania. So just go ahead and you can ask us any questions on there. And with that, we're done with the preamble, and we can probably get started with the run. What does everyone think?
I'm ready.
Sounds
How are
good
you
to me.
feeling?
Absolutely.
I'm feeling good. I want to add that I will be playing on keyboard and mouse and keyboard, and Trevor will be playing on controller. So I don't know if that makes any difference. I think at this point it's pretty similar. So I'm just used to playing on mouse and keyboard. So how do we start this? Like someone give a countdown and we just press play?
Yep, I'm gonna give you a 10-second countdown in 3 seconds.
Got it. Okay, Trevor.
10,
Trevor, are you ready to go though?
9, 8,
Yeah, I'm
7,
on the safe slot.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Fixed.
okay. I think I accidentally started like a little bit early, but we have an in-game timer going, so it doesn't really.
OJ, what screen are you on?
I hit the wrong button. We're good. We're in there.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Go ahead, Trevor.
Also worth
okay.
noting that since we are restreaming one through Discord and one through Twitch, Trevor is going to have a delay, but if you're ever worried, just check the timer in the top right. You'll know exactly where they are at what point, and we'll be keeping track of when they're passing certain points. We can have an idea of how behind someone is.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at the saving to menu shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this right. Oh, damn it.
One of the things about the speedrun timer for this game is that it factors out the loads. So one of the things that the save to menu quit does is that, I mean, it makes the game load, which doesn't count towards the timer.
Mhm.
So if it's faster to teleport basically straight to the last save point during that load, which doesn't count at all towards the speedrun timer.
There's also
In some
certain
situations.
there's certain like save points that it would be faster even if the like timer did keep going. Like this one is pretty far, so it doesn't take that long to get back in. But there are also some, like for example, after the Armadillo Roundup, where we save and quit to the menu to go like 10 feet just because the timer completely stops. So it's like, well, I mean, might as well take it, I guess.
Yeah, Bo is it's so speedrunner friendly. It's extremely reliable. It's not super RNG. It has an in-game timer. It is absolutely so much fun. It's my favorite speed game I've ever played. I'm not paid to say this. It's just
Oh, thank
really
you.
That is true. We are not paying him.
I like how Chris got the extra like 12 bamboo, but Trevor was like, nah, 1 from this one, it's fine.
Oh, really? I probably messed that up.
Yeah, I
Nah,
gotta be
yeah, it
efficient.
doesn't.
You'll need 10 to complete this quest. Each bamboo stick gives 3. So you just have to 3 of them fully and then just chip 1 extra. But
Oh, right. Yeah, it's been so long. I haven't played in like a month.
No downside to having extra.
Excuses are starting.
Okay, I
Yeah,
gotta
there was a
remember this
dog
shit.
barking. I failed my math test.
So
Yeah, you
kinda
see here,
joking.
on Chris's screen, we are already getting off to a couple of speedrun strats. Chris skipped some of the Tori dialogue by pogoing off of a bamboo. You'll see Trevor do it here in a second. Trevor goes for the same route. Yep, you can. Oh, actually,
If
he
you
clipped
clip
the very
that
top
box,
of the dialogue
yep.
box.
unfortunately,
But then
I think
after that, there's even more because by using this breakable pot, the runners can get up onto that ledge and skip a decent couple rooms in the early game.
OJ, how long were you running this game before you learned about that?
About a week. It's okay. I hadn't watched any of the runs. I was just routing it myself. It happens.
Oh god, I missed it.
I'm sure y'all are gonna do the tricks I found.
There are some tricks in this game that are ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
But if you
it
want
really...
to speedrun this game yourself, you don't need to do all of the crazy tricks. So don't worry about it if you are.
That's actually one good thing that we were talking about as far as the route for Bo is most of the stuff that we do in like high level speedruns is like stuff that would save time, but it's not going to keep you from continuing. Like none of the tricks are like, hey, do this, or you have to like do a 40-minute like detour. It's mostly just stuff that's cutting a lot of corners. So it's good for speedrunning, but it's also really good for beginners because they don't have to do every single trick in order to continue.
Absolutely. And I agree.
And while we were talking about that, we are already on the first boss. Kiri Kiri Bozu is really early in the game, and it looks like both developers actually beat it without touching the ground. That would get them the achievement that took me so long to get casually.
I just got the achievement for the first time.
Oh, congratulations!
Well, it looks like, if I'm correct, Trevor's ahead by about 9 seconds.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. It looks like Chris got there at 3:47 and Trevor at 8 or 9 seconds before that. You know what I mean? I did the math. I forgot the numbers.
Math is very hard when you're trying to do it fast.
Welcome in, LeBun. Thank you for the follow.
I demand a recount.
Stop the count.
Camera glitch.
Oh, was that what Trevor said that?
Yeah.
It was like pulling to the top left. Interesting. What?
Something I'm gonna have to fix.
I've never seen that.
Speedrunning will definitely let you find many glitches. I would know.
Definitely. It's the best QA department like that you could ask for.
It really is, actually.
and it's like people would think like, oh well, wouldn't they not want to do that? It's like no, they want to fix those things more than anybody because those are the things that plague them.
Yeah, Turtle
They'll
last
happily
night
let you know about them.
during our rehearsal snitched on our invincibility tech that we found out.
It was posted publicly in the Discord chat. Just saying.
So when it's gone, you know who to
I wouldn't
blame.
use it in my category anyway. It's fine.
Same.
I abused it very heavily, so I'm gonna be sad.
So you guys got the Kiri Kiri Bozu achievement. Are you gonna get the Armadillo one? I think it was like
I
a
already
combo.
have that one.
Ah.
Perks of being
is
the,
going on with
the technical director.
Oh, I don't have dash. I forgot.
I will say, as we are in the combat arena, combat is probably one of the most interesting things about Bo, specifically because of the way the jump reset just makes you want to stay in the air, constantly in the flow of combat, like someone mentioned in chat. So good fights in this game are just kind of breathtaking to watch, where you just absolutely obliterate the enemies without even hitting the ground or even falling once. It's really.
It's also cool that the game, like when I first started, when we were doing the demo, I was like, oh, cool, it gives you like a counter for like how many hits you do in the air. That's like a cool little thing you could track personally, and then you get the boiling tea, and you're like, oh no, it's actually gonna reward me for like being cool. Like, like I get to be sick and also go fast because I'm able to deal more damage and whatnot. It's just cool that it's like it's all integrated. There's like no downside for playing in a cooler way. No downside for playing.
This one is the first one we get. This is the fast route, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is completely mandatory. This is the Armapillo Roundup. We'll be getting 4 Armapillos from throughout the area. There are a couple of really interesting speed techs that you can do if you know the route, because the Armapillos bounce around off screen. So if you get some correct angles, you can actually just bounce them into, I forget what the guy's name is, but you can bounce them into his tear without even like needing to go and see him. It's a little difficult, but I think Chris did get it with the dialogue right there, actually.
Did yeah. He is going for an interesting second one, but you know, there's no wrong answer other than speed. But
Oh man, I just went wherever my heart told me to go.
you gotta get all 4. I do like that you left one of the ghosts alive, and a lot of times in the run, I don't know if that'll happen because you did this one second, so maybe that's actually a good thing. But they can be in your way right there when you're going by the first time, or like when you're coming through for like the second armadillo, they'll like be right in your way. But
we have a question. I can't check myself, but does anyone know the world record for all bosses?
I can pull it up quick.
Thank you.
is there
Wait, for all
is there
bosses?
an all bosses?
Actually,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
no,
we don't have
there's
that
no all
category.
bosses category.
Well, then I guess we can compare to any percent.
No.
Yeah. 80%'s a 103 something, and 100% is a
100% is a 159.20.
No!
Oh, I didn't realize we got sub 2.
Oh, he saved it. He
Yeah,
saved
Mason
it.
got some too.
I'm gonna take a look here.
Oh my
and
God.
Check the timers. See when both of you get shiitake.
Dude, I played the demo like 40 times before I learned that was a pun.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
a very
Whiskey
cheap
said it.
pun.
Whiskey was watching and he was like, "Oh, do they mean like shiitake?" I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so stupid."
But the Shitaki?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called shit key in my splits.
Okay.
All right.
So 48. All right, Trevor's got about 24-second lead. It looked
Yeah,
like.
that's crazy.
How is that possible?
Well, you see,
Is that
it
amazing?
just seems like Trevor is an inherently better gamer, it appears.
Oh,
Well, Trevor
He said
also
it,
did the
not me.
correct route.
Chris did definitely save some time there. You do want to pick up some of the Crystal Rose, but there is a slightly faster one later. Trevor can skip that though, so he'll make up a little bit of time on that.
Oh my god, what do I do here? How do I do this again?
Oh, this is a really fun trick if they know how to do it, but
Oh, they
it
do
is
not.
difficult.
Then we can explain it, I guess, too. What? We're doing part of it, actually. Trevor
there we go.
and Chris,
Oh.
both of you.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just learned that you could do it that way.
Yo,
I've
yeah,
always
both of them
done-
got it.
You've
Yeah, I've always done it
program.
from the left,
Yeah.
left statue. I've never seen the right one.
Well, left is faster.
That's actually crazy. I mean, yeah.
But making it over at all is way faster than doing that.
I mean, yeah, not doing the puzzle at all. Yeah.
And we're
And
entering.
now we
It's such
get
a-
the first
It's such
difficult
a.
boss fight of the game.
Oh, whoa, I forgot how to play this. I might switch the controller actually. Oh my god.
Chris is going ham on that mushroom. Doesn't do any damage to the boss.
Trevor has
but...
had
Dude,
two
he's
really
tilting.
good cycles to start with.
Uh-oh.
Trevor's Armadillo looks better than mine.
That's not saying that much, though.
Hey! It's my worst boss, at least.
I wanted the third phase to skip. Damn.
Yeah, unlike Kiri Kiri Bozu, who is just like, you hit him 33 times and he's dead, this fight with Armadillo has several phases where he is invincible, a lot more health, a lot more varied attacks that can actually kill you pretty quickly. We can see that Trevor's only on 2 health right now. And in a speedrun, you do not want to heal. That is a waste of time. But Trevor
Absolutely.
does manage to get some nice fat redirects, will take out his Armadillo, and Chris is right behind, actually. Good boss fights both ways.
Okay,
Yep.
exactly 11 minutes for the Eye of the Beast for Trevor. And 24-ish, 23 for Chris. So the lead grows. So anyone willing to call
Chris,
their shots
hold
now?
on, wait, Chris, with the game knowledge, could you get healed whenever you get this dash? So Trevor wastes a little bit of time sitting down at the shrine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was unintentional.
Yeah. Now the run really begins because we get the Lotus Dash, which, you know,
Yes.
speedrun dash. But there's even more tech to it because if you just dash, you fall a little slow. But if you jump in the middle of your dash, you can see Trevor doing it here, and Chris probably about to follow. You get that little spark from in front of Bo's eyes. That, I think we call it a shine spark.
No!
Yeah, we call it a shine dash.
Shine dash,
Shine dash?
yeah.
But that preserves the dash movement for quite a bit longer. So if you can pull off chains of shine dashes, you will save quite a bit of time.
This is my
Also,
favorite split in
Turtle.
the speedrun. It's so fun. It's unreal.
Oh shit!
Turtle, I don't know if you were running the game whenever they changed it, but there used to be, like right now, if you're on the ground and you dash off of a ledge, you still can shine dash in midair. That actually wasn't the case until they changed it.
Yeah. I started picking up the run before Code Time,
Oh, okay.
but then I
Nice.
actually learned the full run after that. So a little bit of both.
This is where we get to do the speedrun casting thing where we're like, oh my gosh, they're so synced after 12 minutes.
Yippee!
Mind you, that's because Trevor
Oh!
is, well, Trevor has stream delay.
I
and-
forgot the controls. I forgot the controls.
A tab?
Oh, dude, he's tilting
Tab?
hardcore.
Oh no.
I like that.
I definitely am choking a little bit. Like I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. What is menu tab?
Yeah, tab.
I haven't
tab.
played.
Like inventory.
No, what I did.
For Vision OJ, there was a speedrun contest for the demo. I wasn't around for that, but that actually, the ending of that is pretty soon. What was the record that was actually gained?
Well, there was 2, and I won one of them.
For the glitchless one or the no major skips one.
Oh,
Yeah, the time for it was what 11:50, or wait, was it a sub 11 or sub 12? It's still on speedrun.com. Actually, I can check.
Perfect. And what was your PB for glitched?
Yep. Okay. Oh, it was 10:58 by Salah, but I think they got it like an hour before the deadline. And mine was a 4:58
Yep.
because we skipped getting the dash. Shout out to Pound.
Shouts to
What?
and Fernie, of course.
Yeah, both of our devs are now coming up on the deadline for that, which is what, Mozu? The character names are hard.
Rosu,
I think it's Rosu, yeah.
Rosu. But yeah, so both of them will be getting that sub 15, which is really strong for their early games. But it only gets harder from here. So
So there's a cool trick coming up that I'm sure neither of them are going to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and explain it now. So there's a bridge coming up, and to open a door, you're going to need to destroy 4 candles. And in speedruns, candles are slow. So instead, what we do is we move the raft to the right and go under it. Do a dash and jump out of it and end up on the other side in a very slim barrier, and then just walk to the other side. It's really cool and way hard. I reset a lot there. I think people do often.
I'd probably say it's the hardest single trick to learn in the run. Ken Pogos might be a little harder overall because you do them so much, but as far as a one-time thing that is really hard, this trick just takes the cake.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do it.
I've never even done it a single time.
I was so ready for one of you to just make OJ eat his words and just pull it off first try.
I was hoping you would, honestly.
It is really sick, but no.
Ooh, and
So
Chris holding on to his height and his dash and jump so he could get from the top left to the top right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
But
there's a
I'm
way more optimal way to do this, huh?
We
Yeah,
wouldn't know, 'cause
going
we don't
it's
do
going
it.
under the wall.
Well,
Oh, that's where this one is. Okay.
Yeah, we go under that wall instead of breaking any of those candles.
Do I need this boat?
Technically, no.
Florida.
Kind of.
when you do the skip, you don't have the boat.
Yeah.
So you can get through without the boat, but it's hard.
Oh, I'm wasting so much time here. Because there's a way to do this, I just don't know it.
1 HP for Trevor. Gotta play careful.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no, and that's gonna give Chris a huge advantage. Not to mention his little lamps or what are they? Candles? His candles were much faster routed. So Trevor is officially behind.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
So for those of you who are Trevor stans, I just want to let you know I am sure Chris will choke at some point. There you go. You know?
Oh yeah, there will be many deaths down the run.
The comms curse is crazy.
We'll try to be equal and balanced with
Oh.
it, but no promises.
So have
Oh,
you
this was actually slower. I was trying to get fancy.
Well,
Yeah, you can make it from that candle all the way up to this Kappa enemy.
Yes.
By
Oh
just
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
saving your
Oh shit!
jump, but
Dude.
ooh, yeah, Chris at 1 health.
Mhm.
Will be losing the coffee person achievement, but that's almost certainly better than dying.
dying is slow.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
Depending on the death.
How much time does the optimal way save? 20, 25, 30 seconds? How much does bridge skip actually save?
So it's hard to say for us because we found it so early that we don't even know what a really fast, correct way looks like.
Mhm.
So
I never learned the correct
Yeah,
way.
it's hard for us. Like normally, whenever you know like how much time a trick saves, Chris is okay.
Jellies are coming for
Fire
him.
here.
Chris is okay.
Yeah. But yeah, normally like with a game, it'll be, oh, we've been doing this for a year. People found out like the optimal movement to do that, and then always missing a candle.
And then the
Which
trick
can
gets
am I missing?
discovered.
Is there a
Or is the wall?
I don't do this part the way you do it. I
Yeah,
do a skip
So
here.
skip these candles.
I think the walls.
Oh,
are...
I didn't get this one.
Yeah.
we actually go over this wall without lowering it, so I didn't know where that candle was.
Oh yeah, dude. I think this is one of my favorite parts to watch speedrunners do of the whole game. It
It's
seems
so
like
fun.
there's a lot of cool skips and
Feels
stuff. It's
Yeah.
like you guys don't do anything as intended.
Mhm.
Bridge is
Like, even
absolutely
here-
my favorite part of the speedrun. Yeah.
The correct or the fastest way is to shoot the candle from through the wall with a chomper, and it can actually break in one chomper if you press
Time
the
it.
second input. Yeah, perfectly. And then you can just get up here like quickly.
Mhm. It's
Oh,
funny because
God.
you all know like the legit strats, and me who ran it for like 3 or 4 days before actually like looking at a run and joining the community. I know all of the kind of fast strats.
Honestly, one of the best parts about speedrunning this game is just like you can use everything. You can use enemies, you can use the lanterns, obviously. You can use the boats to gain extra jumps in the air. You can use those little golden circles that you see on the bridge where it pivots. Those you can pogo off, and that's actually used as part of the bridge skip too, because they give you your double jump back if you pogo off of them. It's so much fun to just find all those little things and just put them all together in a route.
By the
Also,
way,
Chris, I'm gonna throw a little bit of shade if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
And that is my favorite part of this area is how the candles are like pink,
oh my
and
God,
it's
there's
very
this-
obvious that you should hit them. And then whenever you fight the boss, there's pink candles, so it should be very obvious that you hit them, right? That's my favorite part.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't share that sentiment.
I was gonna say
Oh.
thank you Toka for the
Oh,
gift
my
sub, by the way. That matters.
Oh,
It
nice.
helps. You do not want to be watching this with ads. It is a great show. I'm laughing so hard. I mean, enjoying it so much.
Thank
Bridge,
you. Thanks for joining.
Bridge is not only my favorite part, I think, of the speedrun because it's cool, but also because of the escape. Again, I'm an Ori runner, so I love escape. And Bridge has like 4 different escape segments, and they're all really cool to do fast.
They
Slight
like,
bias there.
it feels so much like it feels like a lot of fun, and I do love it. But I also it's so like nerve-wracking because it for me after doing it 100 times it's so easy, but then when you mess up just by like being lazy about an input at the very end, then you start all the way back over, you're like, oh my god, I'm so bad.
Oh, and we're coming on it right now. Okay,
Yep,
let's see if
yep.
I can. It's been a while. It's been a long while.
So a little speed.
I don't want to be off screen.
You might not know this, but there's a meme in speedrun communities over the world that every game has a bridge skip. So I and I think a couple other people call every skip in this area bridge skip. Ooh, big fall for Trevor. Also, thank you for the subscription, visuals. Visuals?
Visuals.
You know, if you're gonna like talk trash, that's okay, but like you're still not on the bow leaderboard, so
Ooh.
I have not submitted a run, that's true.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
Chris,
Oh,
Kroll,
okay.
that save. So
I
those
got a
light-
little bit of lag.
The lanterns in the
Oh
background,
my
the red ones, as
God.
well as a lot of different other background objects throughout the run. You can hit.
Oh,
Each of them only has one hit, and then it is gone until you reload the room. So you can make some really clutch saves and strats with those, but those are one use only. So Chris saved his old one of those, making it through, while Trevor is falling a little bit behind now.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how the Hashihime fight goes now for Chris.
mhm.
Oh, why did I read a
I'm
blessing?
second
slip?
guessing myself.
What am I doing?
Yeah, this section's hard.
Actually,
Oh my
now that I look at the
God.
timer,
Okay.
Chris had gained a little bit of a lead because of that
no.
Ooh.
of that death. And I was gonna say if Trevor ends up getting it right here, then they're actually really even because Chris's timer is a little bit ahead because
Discord between Twitch, yeah.
well, that and like Trevor being in like the loading screen while Chris is playing.
Yep. Load remove times. Blessing. Yeah. If you really do want to see, if you end up catching like one of us running, I recommend watching this Hashihime fight. We just obliterate her. It's such a cool showcase of all the different aerial like things you can do, and Chomper just destroys her as well.
You see all
She
these
barely
cool
gets to do
attacks she does?
anything.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
see any of
I
those.
forgot that she had these. I haven't seen them in months.
Me too. I think the one thing I do different than basically any other runner that I've seen so far, I could be wrong because I don't know what world record does, but I use Confidence, which is a charm that gives you 1.5 extra damage, 1.5x damage, but doubles your damage taken. And wow, it's fun. It's very fun. Also a little hard. Thank you for the follow.
Do people use that in speedrun?
I think just
Oh,
me
dude,
right
that-
now. Because it's hard, but I played my casual playthrough with it because it was fun and I like being a DPS machine, so I'm pretty good with it.
Okay,
Like,
so
in a
I'm gonna need
perfect world. Good.
I'm gonna need some help here. What do you recommend for the city? Because I know
Okay.
there's
Yeah, so you're gonna go to Daruma shop first, and talk to him, and then buy the tablet. You can also buy Ken if you want. That's what we do, but it's up to you.
I don't know.
Ken.
I can't do the Ken logos. I didn't
That's
practice
fair,
that.
but it's also really good damage.
Yeah.
But you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. But yeah, get the tablet there, then get the tablet at the staff, like blacksmith upgrade person.
Okay,
Then
so Dharma,
Daruma,
ramen,
staff,
tea.
ramen, tea. Then when you leave the tea shop, go to the left and sit down at the shrine in Megumi Mountain, and then come back and talk to the dragon in the library or whatever it's called. Yeah,
Okay, got
library, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then after you complete that quest, you can quit out and teleport back to Megumi Mountain.
Okay.
I know Sawa does it the opposite rotation, but from what I've seen, they're like the exact same time, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I do the north to south rotation.
Oh wait. Okay, we're losing some time for this, but
Oh, worth.
Well, Trevor would be
You
evil
need
not
to
to
go-
do that, so.
oh, did I go
I
the
never
wrong
pet
way?
the dog.
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
need to go up.
god! Oh my
Next to
god!
the dog.
What am I doing?
Wait, why'd you put
The
the
dog
dog?
distracted me.
You gotta pet the dog.
No, you don't.
Okay,
That's
Trevor,
what happens.
you can be evil and use your invincibility and not pet the dog, but I'm just gonna have fun, like...
And be faster, by the way. Yeah. Speedrun thing.
Yeah, faster. I mean, my Shogun's still faster than yours, I'm sure, even though you use invincibility.
Do you
What am I
guys
doing?
use fast travel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need
couple
the
times.
tablets.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the name for fast travel. Fast.
That's a good point.
So yeah, Trevor, if you want us to repeat it, yeah, it's Daruma shop first, then
Oh.
the staff.
Okay.
Oh, you went in, yeah.
I'm
Yeah, wait,
I'm already
it took
committed.
us. Okay.
Oh,
It took
bro,
us a
do we
little
even-
bit to find out. You don't even have to talk to Daichi until the very end. Like you can get the tablets before even coming
Oh,
in here. to get the
right.
quest.
You guys
Yeah.
long to figure that out. I did that casually. I just ignored him because the quest said go there, and I was like, no, I want to explore first.
That's fair.
I also
Okay.
I just noticed Nate in chat saying record does not use confidence because they're a coward, which Nate is the world record holder. So Welcome in, Nate. You're fast. Congrats.
Nate with the if that Nate guy could read, he'd be really upset.
It's okay. I'll join you in the coward club because I use invincibility in Shogun. Actually, I should pick up confidence for that. I don't know why I didn't think of that because I'm invincible. So
Yep.
3 damage.
Well, there you go. Your run just got faster.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it would be in the all glitches category, right?
So current leaderboard actually doesn't separate anything yet.
Does it not?
If we do end up banning the glitch, we'll just move my leaderboard over to glitches.
Well, no, it's no major glitches and unlimited is the all glitches category.
But any
But they let you-
leaderboard
they let you
says no
submit it
glitches
to
currently
energy.
prohibited. We just haven't made the rules in SRC yet.
We'll fix that. Fix it in post.
Yeah, Turtle, your run's getting moved.
No. Okay. It's okay. You'll move me up to second place in unlimited, so I'm down
Let's
for that.
go.
I'll do another time check here. Entering mountains. That's about 27:20. Oh, never mind. I need to wait till you get stranger.
Oh yeah, wait till the quit out because that's whenever it
Yeah, splits.
syncs up. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, this way.
Dude, I had done like 40 runs, and every time I went down right there, I was like, "Is this left or right?" Oh my god! I feel like
Yeah,
I kept thinking I was doing it wrong, even though I was doing it right.
You think I would know, but like under pressure, it's just really like you
Yeah.
got to think quickly.
Yeah. It is so hard if you're on a good run to look over, see greens and golds, and be like, oh no, now I have to perform.
Yeah, you constantly have to like be thinking ahead, so you're not really focusing on what's happening in front of you.
Oh,
I don't know
so
if
wait,
you-
we're about to see
Route split.
Oh, we
a
are seeing
very
a route
drastic
split.
route split. Yeah.
What?
So
I have
Chris
a
is going
strategy
to.
in mind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Trevor has a strategy. I'm excited.
Yeah,
What was
Trevor's
it?
going to Midori Forest.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Look at Chris's face. He's so excited to see this.
Shit.
Yeah, as a little bit of an explanation, the game intends for you to go to both Megumi Mountain and Kitsune Forest, and go to the other side and go back and go forth and go back. That is somewhat skippable. You at minimum do need to go to.
Oh my god.
You need to go to
twice.
3 sides,
Yeah.
even though the game wants you to do 4. But while our run, I'll do Megumi Mountain first before getting Glide and heading over to where Trevor's right now. Trevor is doing the way the game sort of intends you to do. And there are some interesting things that you can do if you do Midori Forest first, which, well, we might end up seeing. I don't know what Trevor's planning for us, but I am excited.
I'm very
Yeah,
excited.
the
to see
main-
that split.
The main benefit to doing left first is that while going right first isn't like the game intended, it also intends you to go right left because it wants you to have Grapple to come over here and get Glide, and then it wants you to have Glide to get the Suki Dash, and it wants you to have Suki Dash to get Wall Dash. Yeah. But
No.
if you go left first, that means you can do left, knock out both on the right because you already have the Glide, so you can go straight from your Grapple to your Suki Dash. And so it just allows you to cut out having to swap 3 times instead. You just go left, right, left.
Can absolutely pay off for Trevor though by being a more skilled gamer. And
Yeah.
as I say it,
Did Chris sit at the shrine? I didn't see.
Yeah, of course.
Oh man,
I
When you're at the
chose-
Weasel room, I hate this room so much.
yeah, this room is such a nightmare.
So as much as there's basically no RNG in like a lot of the restaurant, this room is like 90% RNG because these weasels suck so much, and you have to use them up if you want to play optimally.
Oh, why'd I get that on Memoria? I didn't have to get that.
do people still use that?
What does composure do? I forgot.
Yeah, me too.
It makes you move while healing.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's Shape of Fun.
Shape of what? No, I'm sorry.
Wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, dude. I die to these arenas like every day.
Me too.
This arena in particular is the worst. And you have to basically do it twice in a row if you're doing the speedrun route.
This arena is fine for me. It's the one afterwards that I
Yeah.
just can't do.
I was about to say the one after that is like pretty bad, like pretty difficult.
I did mention that I hate weasels, and yeah, that one has the weasels. So.
It has the weasels, but also the enemy spawns so high up in the air while like the guys are on the ground and the weasels are also still spawning. It's just like there's a lot going on, a lot of movement.
On the subject
Trevor's
of like
a nice jumper.
everything going on right now, look at how much fun everyone's having and all this cool gameplay, and then look slightly to your left and see that this game is only $16. It's 20% off. Go buy it if you don't have it. I don't know why you don't have it, but fix that.
Name me one thing you could do for less money, and I'll wait.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't hear
I got
anything.
nothing.
No one's saying anything.
Dude, try to go play mini golf for less than $20. I dare you.
And have more fun.
I mean, yeah, it'll also be less fun, but I'm just assuming you really love mini golf or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, the clutch
Chris,
chomper
yeah,
from Chris.
I was sweating there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this section.
Didn't you make it?
You designed, yeah.
I did, yeah, but
The speedrun actually doesn't do this section because if you save at a specific place, you can quit out.
Yep.
Yeah. I am not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
I don't even
shit.
remember what section this is because I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
this is
shit.
after the third music sheet, behind the flame that we also skipped by going off of.
It's near the infinite tea kettle location.
I had a question. I forgot what it was.
Oh, Chris's screen right there. You just did the skip that the runners do to get glide early because you're not supposed to come here without grapple to get off those red lanterns. But if you bounce off of a background object, which again has a one-use limit,
So
if you pogo off it, you get enough height to be able to get up to the grapple point. And by doing that, you can see Chris is over here without grapple and is able to get the scuff gun by early, and therefore able to get all the way up to glide early.
Yeah, shout out to them for making those grapple lanterns also hittable to like get jump resets, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do half of what we're doing. Like it's always such a nice feeling. Like I could grapple through that, but I could also just like hit it and shine dash.
There's
oh, I forget you can get hover now without grapple because we added those pogoable drums to
Yes.
the sumo.
Oh yeah.
We'll see
Oh
those in
my,
a second.
that changes everything.
You,
Oh my
you
God.
could get glide early without those, but it was just RNG on waiting for the beetles. So
Yep.
adding those just made it like so much more consistent and easy. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh wait, because the other option was to. Well, first off, you had to get lucky regardless, but you could get a little bit less lucky and still do it if you did the little like phantom double jump, where you jump and then hit jump immediately again. It'll let you get like extra height. But even with that, sometimes you still couldn't reach the beetle if you just happen to have like the highest possible spawn.
By the way, I just want to give a quick shout out to Cardboard Box, who appears to be the first person to have bought the sheet music. Go, you,
Whoa.
Viz, you have a piano, right? You're a big pianist. Yeah, I mean, look
Right.
at that face. You don't have to be humble about it, but I'm just saying you should go get that sheet music because this game has
do
an
you really
amazing
play?
soundtrack. Yeah, he does.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't want to piano.
How do I
My
do this
fiance
puzzle?
had a keyboard.
Oh, the speedruns. On Trevor's screen at the bottom, the speedruns actually do have a skip for this puzzle. It's pretty technical though, but you can basically gain a tiny bit of height by pogoing off of the seed, and that lets you basically skip the one plant that Trevor has already planted. So it wouldn't save all that much time if Trevor were to do it now, but yeah, by just bouncing a little bit off of a thing that maybe wasn't super intended to be bounced off of, but it gives you just a little bit of height and lets you get up here earlier.
Trevor's at the first skip I found. Oh, he didn't do it.
Well, he doesn't
have
have
hover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you do it without glide?
Might be
yeah.
able to, but it'd be really tight.
I didn't. I've never done it with glide. I just kind of
Huh.
didn't know that was a thing.
You can also skip that that third plant by just either gliding or just apparently being really fast and hitting that background object, which again is one use only. So
I like how Chris avoided the foxfire from the chest.
I messed it up and I was like, it's gonna lose too much time if I go for it.
I guess I mean we'll find out, but I'm wondering how much Foxfire you guys are actually planning on using.
Well, we're doing
Because-
Kitsura, so I'm not really worried.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
Well, so in the run, the only time where we're worried about Foxfire at all is right at the beginning when we need to buy kin. Because after kin and buying the tablets, a lot of times I'll get down to like 10 Foxfire. Like
Yep.
it's that tight. But after that, I never even think about anything. As much as I have, I just skip basically all of it because with having the prosperity, is that what it's called? The
Yeah.
gathering
Yeah.
storm? Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so clutch. When having that throughout the run, like you never have to worry about money ever. We can basically afford everything we need. Which in reality, I'm even buying more than like Nate and Sawa with getting like a 5th health.
I also get the 5th and 6th health, specifically because I repeatedly die to the Asahi fight, where you can't use the invincibility glitch like a cheater.
I get 6 because I mean I'm not
Is he
that
even
clutch
confident?
with confidence.
So yeah, on Chris's screen here, you can see those 2 drums at the bottom, left and right. Those weren't there in the initial patch. Those are the things that these 2 have added, specifically to make our life so much easier during this fight.
Absolutely. Basically, there
Shout
was
out for
one
that.
RNG annoying thing in the entire run, and the rest of the run was great. And they're like, "Yeah, we can fix that." I mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
all love Hollow
if
Knight.
for
But see the Hollow
if
Knight.
for
decks do
any
that.
reason if for any reason you don't already own the game, just know that like I can't even count on 2 hands how many times we've been like, hey, this thing is really annoying and it's really affecting our runs. We would love if that wasn't a thing anymore. They've already fixed it and the game hasn't even been out for
6 months.
3 months now.
3 months, not even. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
July 17th.
Yeah. So we're just over 3 months, yeah. And we like it's been over and over of like, hey, this thing is ending runs, hey, this thing is like soft locking us or hard locking us or whatever, and they're just like, okay, we got it.
The speedrunners are our greatest asset as developers because they play the game more than anyone else, and
We'll
they
see everything.
find they see
Yeah.
everything, they find everything. Like, so thank you.
I only started running the game in full and actually streaming it early October, after finally getting enough confidence at practice. And I've already found, I think, 3 different locations where you can soft lock, and also a really funny glitch where the crabs on the bridge would just fly, which I think
yeah,
have already
that-
been patched already. So
Trevor,
They
I've
can-
never felt
What?
so connected to you as whenever you hit that seed over and it went to the spikes. If I had $1 for every time I did that before we learned on like that kid and pogo that we do there, holy moly, dude. It was just so frustrating. I kept doing it over and over.
It's funny
there's
because
a-
our runs deviated quite a bit. It's not going to be as easy to tell who's ahead anymore.
not at
Yeah.
all.
We won't be able
We're
to
honestly-
tell until
So you
Just
guys
an
get
Okuro,
to
basically. Well,
I was gonna
Norm are
say
doing
the
that.
ice. Like once they get to the ice
the
place.
trials, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. West trial.
I totally forgot that we put in those pogo drums in Megumi Mountain. That would have completely changed my strategy, but I just forgot about it.
We're here now.
Did I not
do-
buy Ken? thought I
I'm
did.
almost positive you did.
Oh, he's down here.
Yeah, you
Why
can
did
see
we
why
put him
Ken
there?
comes in super useful with this fight, as the Kabuto Kazuna just kind of sits on one side of the screen for like 10 seconds at a time. And so if you can just put Ken right on top of him, you can just, do a bunch of more damage extra while he's in this phase. While he's flying, it's a lot harder, but you can still do it while he sits in the middle of the screen.
A little tip that I'll give to you, Chris, is that if you downslash Kin, it will retract back into you and
Right,
end its
yeah.
damage. Yeah.
I remember you.
Freaking out whenever I found that out. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, this part sucks.
Hard.
The boss, you see him slightly wiggling left and right. That moves his hurt box. So if you are staying in the same place and just repeatedly hitting him, he'll just run into you and you die.
It's
And
I don't
it's
know
really
how
hard
I
to
feel
stay
about
low
this.
too because of all these little light balls that chase you forever.
I don't know how I feel about this hurt box, to be honest.
I don't like his head. That's the only part I don't like.
I would totally be cool if it was gone forever. I'd be a
Yeah,
lot faster.
I think it's fair, but also I'm bad at it, so you should make it smaller.
This is
Make it the game
legit
easier.
the only fight in the game I don't use confidence for, because I just
really?
can't deal with that hurt box.
I also was gonna say one thing that is like hard to not adjust to, but like to remember while fighting this guy, especially when you're trying to float in the air next to him, is that those little orbs that float around them, if you down slash them, you get your jump back. Any other slash, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're like hitting the boss and then you need to like knock one of them away from you so you have more time to hit the boss, if you side slash it, you'll like expect to have a jump and you won't have one.
Yeah.
That
There's
is
several objects in the game that do that, notably the little circles that I mentioned back in the bridge. You have to
Yeah.
pogo them or you won't get your jump, and that is required for bridge skip. You cannot side slash, you have to get above it and down pogo.
Mm-hmm. Chris.
Oh,
has
Trevor,
now
you wait
had-
till here to get the Vermilion Stranger done.
That's pretty
Interesting.
fast with your.
Ah.
curve.
That doesn't sound good when you said it like that.
No,
But
I think
I
it's
see
good
the
for you.
strat.
I mean, I don't know if you would have
You didn't
needed
have
it.
to backtrack all the way through Sakura City to go
Yeah,
back.
he didn't necessarily need it before then, so that's fine.
Mhm.
I just never thought of that.
Yeah, Chris is how many deaths in Mountaintop so far?
Oh.
3, I believe.
Oh, in the mountaintop overall.
Yeah.
There was the
Also-
one to the fight. There was the one to the Yokozuna. Was there another one I just forgot about? I only
Early
count two,
to
but-
the leopards.
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 10
Those
seconds.
leopards are weasels.
Whatever they are.
They're
Oh my
the
god, how
Japanese
did you
stuff.
not get hit 3 times right there? Holy moly.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
know.
I also regularly in this fight, I'll do 2 kins on the first, whenever he's doing this attack, the very start, and then I'll swap to Chomper for the rest of the fight, just because when I'm in the air and I need to be able to down slash to get my jump back if I'm going to hit one of those little orbs,
Yeah.
I don't want to accidentally hit Ken and retract them, so I'll just use Boiling Tea Ken over, or Chomper over and over. And I
Yeah,
can
Chomper is
kill him
really
pretty quickly.
strong. Ken is probably more damage overall, but Chomper is just a free fireball that obliterates when at 3 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was dumb. I gotta be patient.
You gotta press it back, or I was gonna say press it again so you retract it.
Yeah, I don't use Ken that often, so like I have Chomper syndrome.
It's fair.
I love.
I mean,
Ken.
you're gonna be switching to, if you are gonna do the same route as us, you're gonna be switching to Jingu soon.
True.
Jingu.
Jingu's so goated.
Jingu is just free damage. You just get Boiling Kettle, you press,
just press the button.
boom.
Mhm.
Yep.
I actually didn't use Jingu in my first playthrough at all because I was like, I mean, how good could this possibly
use
be
it.
if it's seeking? Like, that's like, oh
I agree.
my god, how are you alive?
Wow.
How did you dodge?
I know these
Okay.
hitboxes like the back of my hand, bro.
Look at the game knowledge. We can't possibly know as mortals. Oh,
Wait, I gotta pause. I
that
really
goes
gotta
to the-
pee.
the
I really gotta
massive
pee. I gotta
photos in
pause.
Hitbox anyway.
okay.
Okay, are
Can
you
we both take a
paused?
pause?
It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I'm pausing. Yeah, be right back.
Okay.
Because
we
the
have the
timer
in-game
doesn't
timer, so-
run. Okay, be back.
That's good.
So yeah, that I was under the exact same assumption that like, oh well, if it's gonna be like a tracking missile, then like obviously it won't be strong. And then when we started using it, we were like, oh my god, 3-Eye Jingu is actually so strong. Like I know Ken is overall more DPS, but it also takes so much longer to reset that it just like there's certain situations where the boss just won't be stationary long enough, or like because it takes so long to reset after it's been done doing its full damage, that like DPS wise it's actually not even as good as Jingu, and Jingu's just free. So
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
I am with
Toko, for the
You
sub, by
guys
the way.
like Yuki?
Let's Play Nintendo ITA on this one. I did not use them at all in my casual playthrough just because I needed the heals so much. I could not waste a single drop of tea.
well, so coming from Hollow Knight, where we watch people constantly not use spells even though they're the most broken thing in the game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it was, oh, you can either heal or do damage, like an ungodly amount of damage. So instead of wasting your time healing, just DPS race the boss, like health race the boss. And a lot of times you'd win if you just use the spells. So coming to this game, we were like, we're going to use Darumas and we're going to make sure we know how to use Darumas very well.
Exactly that. That's exactly my experience.
Coming from Ori, Ori 1 at least doesn't have bosses. So I am horrible at boss fights. Hooray!
I have a
didn't,
question. So like,
Good.
the purpose of doing hover first is, so after I beat Yokozuna, what am I doing?
Who's Yokozuna? The hover boss?
Yeah,
Right,
the
Kabuto?
the boss I'm
Oh.
doing right now and failing super hard at.
So now you just immediately go over to Grapple once you kill him.
But like precisely, I have to. Do I have to go? Do I quit out after?
You're gonna run back to the Vermilion Stranger that's right next to the big monkey guy,
And then go where?
and use it to go back to Sakura City.
And then head
Run
right.
through Sakura City. While we're there, we pick up a Jingu upgrade, and I pick up a health while I'm there because you have to run right by it anyway.
Mhm.
And then you just run over to the right to Midori Forest.
And we
And
get
start on the
Jingo
grapple.
just because boiling Jingo is insane.
Well,
Or-
it's insane. Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna make everything so much like if you were to see me fight Jorogumo with and without 3-eye Jingu, it would be 10 times as long, and I don't even know if that's an exaggeration.
Okay. Okay, so Trevor, you're back?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yokozuna, we gotta tune this a little bit. So fun fact, Yokozuna was one of the first bosses we did. I think it was maybe the second or third boss, and it's the only boss that's still on an old system.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
right.
very difficult to tune it or change it up. And the hurt boxes definitely feel kind of nasty.
His crown is the one thing that always throws me off. Like I always think I have more room than I do, but like when I'm fighting him, I'm just like, oh, it's just a skill issue. Like I just have to do
I found
better.
it pretty fair. I'm just bad at the game.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
never
like-
found it I found it difficult. I never found it unfair personally.
Okay. We'll talk later. Okay, so let's start. Trevor, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
How to make a game easier, force the developers to speedrun it. I love this.
Okay.
I'm gonna air on all my grievances.
So I have a small thing. I have a question, I guess. On my TV in the background, I am watching someone do their first playthrough of Bow. Oh, never mind. They figured it out. I was gonna say they're fighting Hashihime, but they're not actually going up and attacking the candles. Do I tell them? Nope, they figured it
Yeah.
out. We're good.
Okay.
The only thing is, even if it didn't have the candles throughout the rest of the area, there's only 2 things in the room, and they're both the rising like little lantern things, right? The
Mhm.
skinny ones that go up. So it's
Mhm.
like everything's telling you, hey, get to the top of the screen, like go up. That's the whole. I don't know. It was so intuitive to me. Whenever I did it for the first time, I was like, yeah, I should be going up there to hit those things. But I mean, everybody's different.
Well, it's impossible to make a game that is perfect for everyone.
Yeah, of course.
Have you
close
played
as Bow
Bow
gets.
Path of the Teal Lotus? This game's perfect for everyone. Go buy it. Steam sale.
Also, Trevor just displayed. Oh wow, no Foxfire. Trevor just displayed what is actually so hard about being a speedrunner of a game for so long. Because as I was watching him, I was like, wow, he's in such a dangerous spot. But it's because I was thinking he's in a dangerous spot if he's gonna try to go fast. But like, if you just pause
Slow
for a,
down
second, stand there, let them jump over you, and then you get free hits. Like I'm just like, how could I do this fast and also not get hit? And I like couldn't come up with anything because he was at 1 health. I would have just died. I would have tried to go fast and died. And it's just so funny that like whenever you have a I can afford to slow down mentality, I guess it's so much safer.
Yep. I'm gonna say turtle in the or tortoise in the hair, even though it doesn't really apply.
Well, we have.
I mean,
Turtle in
honestly,
here.
I use slow strats at the end of that fight. I wait for them to jump over me so I can chomp for them all because honestly, these jumping head enemies are some of the worst in the entire game.
They're
To
hard.
me, at least, I'm just so bad at
Yeah.
dodging them correctly.
They feel like they hate. Oh, that fire barely caught Trevor.
See,
It feels like-
worst enemy.
It feels like they really hate being moved at all. Like they're so stuck in like the sand, and you can't get them to like budge.
Yeah, they're chunky.
I have chomper syndrome so hard.
I mean, you
How
can
many
use
of those-
Chomper, especially
Yeah, no,
boiling
Chomper's
T Chomper is
Chomper's
strong.
so good with this fight, especially in the air phase.
Yeah, like I only use the kin at the very beginning whenever he's like sitting on the left or right. I'll put a kin on top of him, but otherwise I switch to Chomper. Still good damage. I just started to, since I switched to the Smashbox, get like really comfortable with swapping Darumas. I actually want to be the best person in the world at swapping between Darumas mid-fight. Getting there.
Oh my god, come on. Okay.
Oh. Okay, Trevor is through with
What?
his Scuff Gunby fight, and might be catching up to Chris right here, but Chris is in the middle of and has some practice with this Yokozuna fight. We're
Yeah,
thinking that
this is
through pretty
really.
soon.
I'm losing so much time here. Oh, he was one
Hey,
hit.
as you
Got
say
him.
it.
Yep.
I lost so much time on Yokozuna. Oh my god, that was embarrassing.
I'll have to see if Trevor can do any better. That fight
Fun
is
fact.
very, very tough at 4 health.
He'll
I
be
will
going
say.
into it with
It is.
maybe more upgrades than me, maybe.
He has
I don't know if he
a
has
damage upgrade.
I have a
Well,
staff upgrade,
Okay.
That will help. Yeah.
and that was part of my strategy.
Nice.
Was that the whole strategy or part of it?
That was part of it, like doing Midori Forest first and then circling back to Sakura City through Kitsune Burrows to like really quickly get that staff upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
We
But,
do
I
use
mean-
that in the run where we because we don't, well, we wouldn't have it for Kabuto, but we do have it before
Before Jorogumo.
Jorogumo, yeah, and everything after that.
Wait, I quit. I quit to what am I doing? I go to Stranger.
Yep, go to Stranger.
Yes, yeah, go to Stranger.
Oh no.
Watches the fire mysteriously lights on the pagoda. Oh no! Who could have done that? Oh no!
Oh, wait. I'm so dumb. Okay. I was about to do.
And Alex, so
I
we
wouldn't have
actually
said
don't
a
know who's
single
winning
word,
right
Chris.
now.
I'm so sorry, but it would have been so funny to watch you just go up to like the the way with the lanterns.
Oh wait, what am I? Yeah, this is not the right way. Okay.
Metroid. I mean, you could go that way eventually. Metroidvania.
All right, Trevor on the first Kabuto attack puzzle, not a puzzle, and
Okay.
Chris entering Midori Forest in about a minute, 2 minutes.
Trevor on the hey chat, how's your day? Anybody have any pets? What's your favorite sports team?
Bong, 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 bong.
Yeah, people
love the
play the
rhythm of the
bonk
drum.
sound effect in my stream whenever I'm in this.
Yeah, audio in this game is so good.
It is. And if you love the audio in this game, particularly the music, and you have a piano, you could get the piano sheet music
Mhm.
available now.
Viz already has it, plays it, loves it.
I have the links for that. Let me eat them in the chat.
Yeah. Do your
Let me hook my Smashbox up to like a keyboard. Jingu, my beloved.
We upgrade her, right? Okay.
Yep. She got the awakening from the Kabuto fight. Fun fact, Kabuto in this game is how I found out that Kabuto means beetle, and that's why the Pokemon is called Kabuto. I had no idea.
Yeah, you can learn Japanese if you play. There's tons of Japanese words that we use that people don't realize until like they play. Wait, am I doing this
Mhm.
right? Sorry. Like I now go forest.
You can get a health upgrade if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Assuming
I
you
should
picked
buy-
up the Lotus Seed, because you have been skipping some of the pickups.
I did. I think like we made it so
Yeah,
that you
Oh
can't
right,
miss-
because that area you can't return to.
Oh no, I think like if you don't pick it up, the chest will just be there eternally.
Yeah, that one stays, but the ink at the top of Kabuto Tower is gone. Or it makes you pick it up, rather.
Oh yeah, wrong.
Oh right, yeah.
It's only what Kabuto Tower and then the Vermilion Bridge that are like that. I think everywhere else you can return.
I
So-
did that in a run, like the same run. I'm like, I don't need Pyro. I'm never gonna use it, and I tried to skip it, and it wouldn't let me. I'm like, oh damn. And then I went to Kabuto. I'm like, I'm not using this Awakening ink, and I tried to skip it, and it wouldn't let me.
You must befriend Pyro-kun. You must awaken Pyro-kun.
Fun fact about Pyrocune is it's actually the only Daruma I've never intentionally used. Ever. Not one time.
Rip Pyro-kun.
I think there's still one
I
I've
actually
actually
just-
never touched.
Like I've at least tried them out, but like the only time I've ever used Pyrocune is where I meant to switch to a different one and I accidentally like did the wrong direction, and then I pressed the Daruma, and I was like, oh, what is happening on my screen right now?
Oh, I forget he can damage you when he's flying like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
his
it's
hurt box is big and it keeps on moving.
God damn.
Now you see why Chris died in this fight a bunch.
Come on,
well,
come on.
Oh,
Trevor does have a staff upgrade now,
Woo.
which will help. Also, mostly opting for the Chomper tech instead of the
the Kentech, yep.
Ken tech. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the Kentech really screwed me up. It's too
I-
advanced.
from what? Yeah, that's fair. Whenever, like now that I see, I think Chris knows a little bit more about the Midori save and quit movement. Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah, there's so
Eye
many like,
dash
little
really helps
tiny,
too.
tiny little secret
Oh,
time
you're
saves
right.
you can do in this run by just pogoing off of enemy, skipping around a little corner here and there. It's not required, but hey, if you want to save 5-10 seconds, free time save right there.
Well,
Boing.
on the subject of
Chris,
time
not-
save, Trevor has just first tried Kabuto. Round of applause, chat. And
Nice.
What am I doing?
Didn't Chris die like 5 times to Yokozuna?
no,
I
no
didn't
one
count.
did.
Maybe like 4 times.
Something like
Damn.
that.
That's sad, dude.
I will say, Chris, you look like you were about to go up and do. You can pogo off of like.
Yeah, I know you
the-
could do something there. I just
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do it, and then you like went down. I was like, oh, never mind.
yeah.
Notably, the objects you have to use for that are background objects that are one time only, unless you reload the room.
I was
so.
like, I know there's a skip here. What is it again?
What
Wait,
is
does that
up with
skeleton
that
not have
damage
a
button?
head hitbox? Oh yeah,
What?
did you take damage falling from that transition?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
happens to us all the time.
like that happened to me naturally, but like I don't know how that popped up. It's going to be fixed in the next patch, but like I have no idea. What happened is like the kill zone expanded for some reason, like in the same place as the scene load trigger.
Hmm.
And like I don't know how it expanded like that. I didn't even touch this scene for like months.
You know
It's a
your
mystery.
stuff. Hey,
Oh
any
my
chance
god,
you'd be
Chris,
able to...
how did you save that?
Trevor, would you be willing
Oh.
to help us figure out how Halo 3 works so that we can break it?
Oh, I messed this up, huh? Yeah, shouldn't have saved there.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, I knew that. You saw me like.
Yep, you went to the right, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, I should have done fast travel, but I'm already too committed in this way. I can't turn back. I would just lose time.
It was just kind of like instinct to save there.
Totally fair.
Oh my god.
This is definitely the fun of neither of you guys having like pre-studied the route. Just going off instinct and let's do things on the fly.
All right,
This is
Chris,
so
since
much
he
slower.
first tried Kabuto, do you want me to teach you the trick here real quick? To save
What
a little bit of time. The trick of the dialogue with the guy that gives you grapple.
Okay.
All right, so hold on. Go
Well,
back
I
up
don't think
and save it.
I don't think that's fair actually though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say
I would love after I do it you can
explain it, but since
Yeah,
Trevor
yeah.
already did it,
yeah.
It used to be able to soft lock the game. I would know.
Did. All right, so since you can't do it anymore, I'll explain to the audience. Essentially, what you do is when you have all 3 music sheets and you come to talk to this guy, whose name escapes me, you as the screen's starting to fade to black, and you're about to get teleported to right here, you press up on him again and start another dialogue. And then when the screen is black, you hold left and then hit up again to talk to Asahi on the ground. It actually gives you control of your character, so you can hit up on the tea kettle that gives you grapple while this whole like song is playing. So it actually has like 3 music cues that are playing all at the same time because you have them all overlapping over each other. It's very fast. And then we
music.
just quit out before it's even done.
That reminds me of sheet
and
music.
we save it back to this Back to this shrine up here.
Trevor, do you intend to get the health, or are you just going with 4?
I am gonna get the health eventually.
Eventually, okay. I definitely find that I need it for Jorogumo because this fight's I'm bad at it. But I mean, you first shot Kabuto Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Kabuto.
Another small skip for Chris right there by using the background object to get up to the top and skip going through the bottom with the vine parkour.
These foxes are the bane of my existence. Because if you mess this trick up one time, they're just completely in your way 100% of the time.
I think that's the point, that you consistently get mad in every run that you've ever done.
Dude, I'm just gonna kill these guys because they're really throwing me off
That's
here.
definitely the play.
Now, luckily, Chomper just deletes them if you can get him to the 3-eyed state. But Chomper is such a good play.
So I think we can say at this point that Trevor is definitively ahead, but we don't know by how much.
It's true.
Bro.
Oh my god, how did you catch it?
I forgot how to do this. It's been so long.
If you left the fox alive, you could have used him to jump up after it.
Oh yeah, like that.
There you go.
I know there's a way to do this. How do I do this?
Unfortunately.
Oh, that works!
Oh my god!
Chris got it!
I had no idea that works.
Yeah, there's a way to do that with hover. It's way easier, but I didn't know you could do that.
I have hover.
I do it with
I forgot.
I do it with shiny.
never have hover
Like
doing
Magoomy Mountain first!
So the runner, Mr. Sir, is a buddy of ours, and he actually, when I was watching him do his first runs and like his first playthrough, I was watching him use hover, just like almost like he had the button taped down, like he just was constantly hovering everywhere, and I was like, dude, that makes everything so much easier for you. Like, why am I not doing this? And I had to like force myself to start using hover everywhere because I was getting so frustrated. I'm glad that Trevor is not doing the shot from that middle column because it is so frustrating.
It is just.
If you don't have a good lineup for it, it's just a nightmare.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. We do that all the time in Ori speedruns. I am very used to having very specific angles. I don't think I've ever missed this trick ever.
Oh my god! Even in my best runs, I at least missed this one time.
Play Ori, and then play more bow.
I did play Ori.
I mean, I learned lineups and still miss it.
Yeah, it's just because it's off screen. Like this third one is like behind a ledge, so you have to hit the corner of it.
The only reason I'm remotely consistent has nothing to do with this game and everything to do with CS:GO smoke lineups.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Then why do you miss everything in Halo?
I suck. Hope this helps. And I can't believe you're saying that when we were just talking about Mr. Sir, or as we like to call him, Mr. Miss.
No, but he's like expected to miss stuff. Wait, do you not break any of the nests with the middle one? Even though in the run we do 2 of them? Like that's actually, I didn't remember how to do this room normally. Like,
Yeah, I never use that middle one.
yeah, no.
I actually didn't even know it was there until like a month ago, to be honest.
You programmed the game.
I think Chris like stuck it there for like some speedrun strat, but
Wait,
like I
where?
just never noticed.
There's in
like-
the middle of the thing right before you get the dive, the mallet. Oh, are you gonna knock out Kitsune now?
Is that not a good idea?
No, I mean it's not a bad idea.
Oh, that-
If you can do it.
Just don't die.
So the
Your
runners,
save
this is
point's
not
right
something
there.
that you have
Did
to
Trevor,
do
did
in-
Trevor not do Kitsura?
Not yet. Nope.
He hasn't done it yet.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Well, it's up to you. So just
We
a
believe,
reminder
we believe.
to any chatters, Kitsura is not required for any percent, but the category they're running is any percent plus Kitsura.
Yeah,
So,
everything that they've done has been some variation of what we do in the 80% run. I mean, maybe we do like different rooms or we do it in a different order.
Or a
Blah, blah,
different
blah,
route in Trevor's case.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But this is the first thing that they're going to be doing that like we just completely don't see.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I did it for a
Kitsune
marathon
once.
recently, and I had to like go relearn the boss because I hadn't seen it in months.
I did Kitsura once casually and have not seen this room
I
since.
absolutely love the Kitsura music. This
It is
fight's
so
so
good.
fun.
Is this
It's
the
so
one
good.
that? Oh, it's a Kitsune Burrows that's free.
I actually, whenever I was doing this for the marathon, because I hadn't done it so long, I went and like grabbed a bunch of extra health. I grabbed like 3 staff upgrades, and then like I came in here and I deleted it so fast. I was like, oh, that's not even gonna be fun to watch. Okay, never mind. We'll just go back to base staff and everything, so it looks interesting.
I think part of what makes this boss really hard, at least with my memory, is that I did this as soon as humanly possible. So
Same, yeah.
Yeah,
I
me
had
too.
to pay absolutely nothing. I think a lot of
Just-
people did it casually. But
The
this is
movement
optional.
here is so fun.
Yeah.
Matched with the whole
Just, like-
change direction that you're looking and slash
Oh,
faster.
God.
It's just perfect. I love it
How
so much.
fast that like the screen launches you across the screen and everything, and like getting to use that momentum to like continue to fly over, just cool.
And the way this fight is so aerial with Kitsura 80 feet up and infinite different grapple points to play around with. And then you can hit those balls, which you're encouraged to do because, otherwise they destroy you. But that refunds your double jump, giving you more aerial mobility. It's so well designed and so much fun.
Trevor, could you
Nice.
potentially
Wait, what am I
bot
doing?
a charm notch from, or the Omamori strap from the guy that you bought the health Omamori from? It's 100.
Yeah,
isn't it?
oh, it's just 100 Foxfire.
I
Yep.
think so.
Oh,
Because I
Either
think
well,
100 or like 120.
I totally botched that then. Damn.
It's been a while since I bought it, but I used to grab that as one of the 3 extra health that I got in the run.
But we should do
I'm
it.
down to-
Chris just did Kitsura first try.
Yeah.
Like-
yes, he did.
Struggled a bunch with Yokozuna,
Wow.
but then just Kitsura comes and just ta-da!
Yeah, I'm writing
Awesome.
this down. Trevor
Wait, what am I
got
doing?
into the Kitsune Burrows at 101.18. Yes, that's correct. And then we will.
Well, he also
see-
hasn't, but he hasn't done Kitsura.
You're right. Okay.
It's a little hard.
We'll just have to time it on probably the fall through the Tengu trials.
Yeah, that's fair. Assuming Trevor's done Kitsura at that point.
I guess they could save Kitsura to all the way after
That's true.
it's Sakura Shogun.
That sounds like waiting through the credits might be slow.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably make it required to do before the final boss. At least like right before you actually go into the Sakura's like rooftop room. Use the Vermilion Stranger to go back over to the Midori Forest and knock it out.
Mhm.
So fun fact on the Trevor screen here, you're intended to do what he's doing, but you can also pogo off of something to get up to the wheel, either that be a projectile or one of the 2 enemies. If you have your jump reset in midair, you can do the dive, but then dash out of it and then double jump back onto the wheel, so you never have to go around. And it's actually very quick. And if you
so
do it
cool.
for the first 2, then it's extremely quick. I always forget how low that you need to aim that thing. I like every time I don't play for like a week, I end up missing the first shot.
Again, I've never missed that. Just play Ori. It's easy.
No, no, I liked Ori 1 a lot. I stopped Ori 2 for like not because like I didn't want to play anymore, but I just like fell off of playing it. But then also I found out there's a lot of spiders in the game and I couldn't do it.
So what are your opinions on this area that we're currently in then?
I was so scared before I saw Jorogumo, and then when I saw her, I was like, okay, that's not that bad. I could deal with that. I was very worried at first. Like in the build-up, I was like, am I gonna have to drop the game? I really don't want to do that. Trevor's schmoving.
Trevor is schmoving. Other than
Did
firing
Chris-
like 6 fireballs into the ground, this has been really fast.
Did Chris already beat Kitsura?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not
Oh.
Kitsura.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
just in the
Okay, no, Chris
Oh,
beat Kitsura.
Chris. I
Yeah.
forgot your name. My bad.
Wow, you're doing great, bud.
I'm doing my best.
So I can actually tell Trevor a little speedrun trick here because he can't do it anymore since he didn't do it. But when you break that floor, if you do it above the ledge you were just standing on the right, you don't actually have to go down and then all the way around. You can just stay there.
Mhm.
Oh.
It'll just break the first floor.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty neat. And since Chris doesn't know what we're talking about, then we're all right.
So we're at a spot in the run where I'm going to ask chat here. We can't actually put up a prediction because I'm not actually in charge of the Chris's channel. However, I can ask you in chat and remember who says who's going to win. So who do we got right now? Who's your dog in this race? Because it's still extremely tight, which I'm about.
I mean, on the Trevor side, he one-shotted Kabuto, but on the Chris side, he one-shotted Kitsura.
But when Trevor
Pretty quickly.
When he does do Kitsura, it's going to be really fast, I have to imagine.
Maybe.
Dang it, Chris! I was about to compliment you on your.
Yeah, no, I know.
I was gonna say that's what's gonna win you this race is if you can consistently do the quit backs to the shrines. But you sat down, I was like, never mind.
But yeah, Trevor is now getting into Jorogumo. In my opinion, this is probably the hardest fight in the speedrun just because, I don't know, I'm bad at it. The grapple points are really high up and you have to do several several stomps to get in, as we see Trevor doing here. You can leave the enemy spawners up, but they will get in the way, and you need to be getting up here for either killing those enemy spawners or killing the shield around Jorogumo. So there's a lot of like needing to jump there and hit those grapple points, which I'm bad at.
On the subject, while we're talking about these grapple points, Chris is doing the volleyball skip that we were talking about earlier.
Ooh.
Nice. I think, was that one too low, it looked like? Oh, what just happened to you?
No, I got that.
Got the first one.
Okay.
Second one.
There's a little jingle that you can hear if you get it.
Yeah, you might want to.
This is gonna take too long. Do I want to do the?
Yeah.
I'll just do the intended. I don't know this. I don't know this skip.
Well,
if you did the middle one on the left, that was already faster than what Trevor did, because Trevor did like the full left side like intended route.
But it took me a few tries, so I don't know.
Either way, you're going to struggle with the middle or bottom one without actually opening it up with the stone.
I got this.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, never mind.
No.
That was a little high.
This one is tight.
Yes.
I finally.
It's really cool that it's still doable. You guys could have just made that wall a little lower, but it would make the speedrun so much less interesting.
Yeah. I don't want to go around and do all this.
I'm so excited for the first any percent tournament for this game. It's gonna be so entertaining.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Entry is having a run on the leaderboard.
Okay, I understand. I'll take care of it.
This is so risky here.
Fight's going pretty clean for Trevor.
It. I might have to pause too to go to pee soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have to hold my breath and hope some Jorogumo fights, including yours right now.
I forgot this attack existed.
Yeah, we have her dead pretty quickly.
Oh
I
my god!
actually,
What a dodge!
I've started getting like to the point where I'm killing her halfway through the flame pillars attack, just because if you can be pretty efficient with your damage, she just melts.
Yep.
Yeah, the tech in this fight can be super fun.
It helps a lot as well if you have the upgraded Jingu.
Yes.
Viz was practicing when we were talking, and we found out that during the flame pillars that she pushes to the sides, you can actually go in and attack her during that, and by moving left to right, just completely dodge it and shred her.
During
Oh
this
yeah,
attack,
they don't
right
hit
here.
you at all. Yeah, during this attack, yeah. As long as you stay like kind of center and just like when the one that's gonna go left, move a little right, and one that's gonna go right, move left. You just sit on top of her and do damage. It's kind of crazy.
If you're wondering why Turtle might not know that, it's because Turtle sits on their phone with invincibility, and just the boss dies over time.
I don't use invincibility for this fight, and I have actually gotten in one of my runs the left, right, and the flame pillar thing. I'm just bad. But I don't use it in this fight. I could, but I don't.
All right.
I need to get rid of these nests.
Once you get through this attempt, Trevor, if you can pause until Chris gets back, by the way.
We don't want you to pause in the middle of your boss fight.
The momentum matters a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
we're not
see,
real.
it's already so awkward getting back
He
into
saved it. He saved it. I mean, he has 1 health left, but like, he's in it for now.
And we're also going to be able to see quite a we're going to get to see both sides of the having Jingu and not having Jingu for this fight.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited by these different routes. We're getting to see so much, so many different strategies, and the timing is still playing out to be very similar.
I also really want to know how much shooting those nests at Jorogumo does, because I have no idea.
How much damage it does?
Yeah.
Shooting the cocoons, the
Yeah.
grenade
Yeah.
cocoons. I think it does 3 damage.
There's an ability you can get that upgrade that damage too, and I think it's like right on the route.
Is Trevor?
The
Well,
path.
yeah, he's
Is
still
Trevor
fighting
point?
the boss.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
You're ready to go.
I know you could get that before, but if you do the strat that we do, that we never actually see that wedding venue until after Jorogumo, so like we wouldn't have it at this point.
Oh, fair. Yep. Chris has just been up there, so that's on my mind.
Yeah. he could run up there if he wanted. I was very surprised whenever that strategy came out where we were able to like in that little wedding escort and then just quit whenever the save icon happens.
Oh man, I'm so
Yeah, have fun at your wedding. Bye.
Yeah, right. I'm glad we were able to fix it up for you. Casey.
Also, shout outs to the devs for having if you can hit the little lantern that the lead wedding bear is carrying, it just makes him go faster.
Oh my god.
So it's not an auto scroller. You can speed it up.
It is a time save if you do it optimally.
Mm-hmm.
Chris told me that during my first casual playthrough.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure speedrunners knew about that.
Dude, honestly, I
was
went and told Sawa. Sawa didn't know.
Man, Jorogumo takes forever, dude.
Yeah, this is a long
Why we
fight.
had Jingu.
That's all you get.
I gotta check my
is
splits and
also
see
the
how
boss that
fast
you
Rookie
didn't-
is.
Designed on your own, right? This is the one that was co-designed. Maybe I shouldn't ask him questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was co-designed by a Kickstarter backer. Do I? Okay, I go this way.
He's living.
Live Lord out here.
Live Lord, dude.
Interesting to the dash through the fire pillars. Whenever I'm panicking in that phase, I always just repeatedly stomp into the things, into the pots.
I used to dash through all of them, and then I saw other people like diving through back and forth, left, right, and I was like, oh, that's actually better.
Yeah, it's way better. You just have to be able to get on her to start that.
Oh god.
See, but now we found the much better, which is just to sit on top of her. Then we can do damage.
Come on, die. Jesus.
So I guess Yokozuna might not be the only fight that's getting tweaked, huh?
Oh god, I can't watch. I'm actually so stressed I can't cast it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, the early
no.
dash.
Here, I'm gonna pause.
Okay,
I'm gonna pause.
that's fair.
Yeah, no worries in taking a breather. That fight is brutal. I have lost so many runs to her. Just
It's one of my most practiced segments at this point. It's just
Oh my.
There we go.
so we'll have to see then how Chris does, because yeah, this Jorogumo fight is hard.
yeah.
But
Alright.
I don't know. I like the race being so much closer now. That's always so.
Oh
fun
my
to see.
god! Wait, this trick.
He knows.
He knows.
Come here.
Give me a blue ball, please. Thank you.
See, I haven't learned how to fully line it up yet, but there's actually a way that you can dive to that spot that you're standing, but also have the first orb that he throws
Go straight to the
hit
fire.
go straight to the lantern by itself.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
that
the
timing
fastest-
either. It's hard.
It's the best way to do it, but yeah, I only do it on like semi-accident sometimes.
I know there's a lot of action about to happen as both enter Jorogumo, which
Mhm.
wow, this is a close game. But
Yep.
I'm gonna go take my bath for a break. I will be right back.
Go for it. Hopefully the stream doesn't catch on fire with you gone.
Right. And yeah, I mean, they're in the fight basically at the same time, like 30 seconds apart. But Chris has done Jorogumo. Sorry, Kitsura. Yeah.
Then again, if we saw Trevor do Kitsura as quickly as Chris did, yeah, that's not a big difference.
Yeah, no.
Chris obliterated that fight, and Trevor has done some great fights as well. But it might just come down to Jorogumo.
I'm so excited to see them in the East Trial. I'm not gonna lie. I think that is the most interesting but most difficult platforming section in the game.
Dude, those paper airplane enemies, I can't dodge them.
Yeah, it's rough. I have so much time in practicing East Trial, and it's still like, I don't know. Yeah. It's like my brain is like, hey, you could just shave off a little bit of time if you tried to squeeze in there, and I'm like, no, just don't get hit. Just not that hard.
Yep. One of the hardest parts about the trials too is in an optimal speedrun, you do not save during or after them. If you die, you are going all the way back to the beginning, including the fights. So
yeah, I think the first fight is like 90% of the time I'll take take 0 to 1 damage. But every once in a while I just screw up. The second one is the one where I'm like, oh cool, I messed up super hard in the East Trial, and now I'm going into this fight with 1 or 2 health.
Yep. I think I'm kind of the opposite. Wait, you said West Trial was the easy one for you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm the same then.
Yeah, the one bird is like, most of the time I won't take a hit. Maybe I'll take a hit if I'm like being really reckless and like trying to go fast, but most of the time I'll be damageless.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the camp of use your HP as a resource. If you can get extra hits by taking a damage, I'll always do that, even at 1 health sometimes.
Me and OJ subscribe to the theory of HP as a resource when we play Balloons Tower Defense.
That is so true.
It's not a game I would think of HP as a resource, but yeah, absolutely.
It absolutely is.
Oh no.
Oh.
So in the middle of this heated fight, I'd like to let viewers at home know.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
Oh,
sorry. He got launched straight into an enemy spawning out of the nest.
But I will let you know that at this point, Nate has beat the game, went outside, celebrated, walked his dog, went to the bar, has a full belly of steak and eggs, and is in his bed sleeping. Speedrunners are fast.
I believe it.
That's what we do.
Fun fact, there was a way in the early days of Hollow Knight, there was a last place run on the leaderboard that was like 4 hours, and we had a runner who wanted to take the last place spot from him, so they did a full 80% run, and then they went out to dinner with their family, and then came back like 6 hours later, and then finished. Like they were standing in front of the final boss, and then came back and finished it. It was really funny.
On Trevor's screen, he tried to snipe her with a grenade, and the hitbox wasn't there yet, but he'll get her with this.
Another thing I find super useful for this fight is that by using the volleyballs, if you throw them at the big lizard, it just insta-kills it and its offspring, so you don't have to worry about all the floating death machines.
I actually like the lizards because they're free grapple points.
Are they not lizards?
What's a lizard? What thing are we referring to as lizard? I don't understand what we're talking about.
Oh, the balloon red, white
lizard.
It's a lizard?
No, it's. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but it's just a yokai called what's the name?
It's a yokai called the okay, the Uz.
Well, how about
I've never seen the
Gochu, and it's like a virus.
Oh, okay. So I'm so glad that you said, because they both said it as if it was this super normal, understandable thing, and I was like,
oh, GG, Trevor.
I was very confused about why it was like everyone. Am I the outlier here?
I've only ever seen it as a lizard, and I know you told me
did
what
you
it
know
is.
it was a virus? Hold on, Chris.
Yeah, it's like a little like amoeba kind of thing, right?
Yeah, like an amoeba.
Chris in some trouble.
Or am I?
Oh,
Or is
got
he?
confidence. Well, not confidence as in the
The charm
not
makes you
Memori,
fast. But confidence, which good clutch.
Oh,
I am.
oh,
Oh my lord!
actually, Chris, what?
So while Chris is clutching
clutching,
this up,
he's
if you look
clutching.
in the bottom right, you will also see Trevor starting Celeste Part 1, which is just a guiding.
Is Asahi Celeste Part 2?
Yes.
Hey!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god, how are you alive?
Is he alive? He's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I need to get another health, guys. Do I have one? Yes.
A Lotus Seed?
You do.
You can take the Vermilion Stranger
I got
from
this.
the left.
No,
Do you?
fuck this.
Okay.
No, actually, I'll go get it.
Do you have two?
Yeah, this one has a very convenient Vermilion Stranger point. So
It like this underpowered for this fight is kind of rough.
It's hard.
although you do still have some time saved, as Trevor now has to go in and fight Kitsura after this wedding cutscene. Or you can leave it to later, I suppose. But you're right there. You can see Kitsura in the
gonna give it a
background of the
try.
wedding.
We have we do have a prediction up. That's amazing. Thank you, mods. Right now I'm looking at predictions. It looks like Gob has bet his life savings on Trevor. So
Life saving.
Jesus.
Yep.
Stakes are high. You better win, Trevor.
Yeah, high stakes, man.
Oh, bro, I don't even think I have the ingredients for this.
I was gonna say I thought you didn't have
I
a
like
second
to hear
seed.
that.
Well,
Oh, you do
No,
have the
he does.
seed, but
Oh, okay.
you're good. You're good. Okay.
Got some extra silk. Yep.
thank God I like randomly just
Picked it up,
autopiloted.
yeah.
There's a really good 3 crystal ore that's right along the way that I think you didn't grab, but yeah, the silk definitely makes
The
up for it. So.
teal ware, I think.
Did I get the? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Back to the boss fights we go.
I see.
Wait,
Kitsune
can I even
and
get a?
Jorogumo.
Because it'd be nice if I can get a double.
Upgrade, yeah.
Oh,
you can
this is-
upgrade your tea.
I couldn't do that last time. Yeah.
I think I see 3 people in on Trevor, and 1 Chris so far. But I'm sure that's
Someone
what
else
Chris
put all their points on Trevor.
Voting on the underdog. I see.
is.
Have you guys ever heard
yeah.
the phrase "Don't put all your eggs in one basket"?
And,
Guys,
and by underdog, you mean Trevor is under Kitsura, about to start this fight.
oh,
Killer segue. I need a high five.
Okay.
What am I doing? Okay.
Oh my.
Chris, couldn't you just quit?
Yeah, but I want to get a strap here.
Oh, I see.
Trevor, you are melting this boss right now. Straight to
I
phase
don't
2.
know if I should use Ken though when he goes into phase 2 like this, phase 3.
Hmm.
Should I use Ken? But like, he's not really stationary though, huh?
it's entirely
Yeah,
up to you. We don't have this fight routed out because we don't do it 90%.
It's true.
I wonder if this saves your game. Should I risk this?
Okay.
Wait, you
Oh,
can
this
talk to that
bullshit.
person?
Wait, seriously?
What do they do? Yeah, what do they do?
They give you a
Oh,
they
okay.
revive
No,
you if you die.
did
It's
know.
actually a cool
did know.
mechanic.
It's a fairy in a bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. I don't even know if I used it, but I kept thinking to myself like, oh, if I need it, that's like a cool option, but I never actually used it.
Yeah, I never used it either.
Nice.
I never
Trevor?
used it either.
Yeah,
But
Trevor to start Kitsura there,
I mean,
and I think that is a definitive lead now then for Trevor.
Okay. Yeah.
yep.
Whew.
Okay, so I guess once Trevor quits out or leaves this area or whatever way they're going to do it, we will have.
Yeah, I can't decide.
compared to-
Okay.
Maybe do the timer when they're in the Vermilion Stranger cutscene on the way to Megumi.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly it. We do have to keep in mind that Chris is behind because they took a bathroom break. So like timer behind.
Trevor
Oh,
also
yeah,
took
yeah.
a break.
True, actually, yeah, it's a lot closer
Yeah,
than it was.
I like half rage quit for, or I rage paused.
I've
You took a
never met
breather. We'll call it
anyone-
that.
I've never met anyone who's raged during a speedrun. No one, even in this call, has ever raged during a speedrun.
Hey, look, man.
You're right, because we reset and it isn't a speedrun anymore.
I was gonna say he paused for like 30 seconds. Mine was like 30 minutes. So I'm just like, guys, I need to not be upset for a second. Hold on.
Oh, why?
Rage quit from Hollow Knight.
Why
and
did I
haven't
hover
run
and
it in
stuff?
3 weeks or months? I mean, I know that's not what happened. Bo came out, and Bo's a really good speed game.
That was a really good speed game.
See, my problem with Bo is the same problem I have with running Celeste, where when like something goes poorly, it's my fault,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
Skill issue is what we call that.
Yeah, exactly. Like in Hollow Knight, it's the game's fault a lot of the time because the game is, yeah,
Halo,
But,
game's fault so much of the time.
so much of the time. Hey, the game just decided not to spawn the thing we need to spawn. That's crazy.
The 5% chance we can't do this trick happened, and now we lose the run. It is dead. If we were in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, or
Hey, the cutscene decided it was shy and didn't want to show up.
I am still just completely holding my breath for Chris. I suppose one of the good things about that shopkeeper that none of us basically ever talked to is that it's a timer. So if you're speedrunning, you basically have that for longer because you're not, stopping for anything.
Hey,
And Chris doesn't need
nice
it,
word,
actually.
Chris.
Never mind. Maybe
All right.
maybe you'll have it for East Trial then.
That's-
'cause
I,
East Trial-
I overdid it, but I just needed 1 more health. Yeah.
So Chris is finished with Jorogumo, and Trevor is entering the West Trial. West Trial and East Trial, especially East Trial to me, are like so good. They're like my favorite sections in the game.
All right,
I think your favorite
I
section
gave
is
you
when you're
a.
carrying a fragile egg.
So Trevor sat at the West Trial Shrine at 124.19. So we'll see when Chris does that.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact about wait, I'll wait. Hold on.
You might want to wait till Chris does it too. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going to. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We don't want to give them too much cheat strats.
Fuck off,
know.
bro. Okay.
So by the way, we're probably gonna get to the.
I'm gonna
point-
do it. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna notice us as casters are probably gonna like lean towards hoping the person behind catches up a little bit. That's how it works when you're casting. You don't have a dog in the race. You want it to be as close as possible.
Our
So-
dog is the underdog, always.
Yeah. So if like Trevor dies here, then it's gonna be like, oh god, it's so close, it's exciting. And if Chris dies, we'll be like, oh no, So yeah.
Right. You
Chris
gotta
does
keep
now
it-
have the advantage of more health, though, going into, East and West trials, which can be very. You can spiral pretty hard if you start taking damage. But
Nobody dies here. Not even me ever.
Trevor is going
Ooh.
to take a heal. Again, in I mentioned this earlier, but in our routes, you do not get to save at any point in East or West trial because we use a saving quit at the very end of it. Trevor will be taking that, so halfway through West trial, gets a nice break, and then at the very top as well before the Tengu fight.
The
Yeah, I'm not
East,
taking any chances in this area.
the East Shrine is a lot worse. A lot more forgiving to like sit at before the boss fight because the West one, then when you get the wall dash, it makes you do like a little platforming section, and if you mess up on it and hit one of the spikes, it puts you at the beginning of that whole room. So, like, not healing before the boss allows you to just not deal with that at all. Whereas the East Trial is like, yeah, you can just run by the little like girl monkey and then.
Oh.
And this is why I saved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no regrets there.
Do I save quit?
Yeah, you can save quit there.
Okay,
We
right,
do
right.
it optimally.
Yep, we do.
Man, could these guys just leave me alone?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I totally mentioned earlier. I hate these paper planes so much. If they hit a wall, they will explode, and that will have a huge
This-
AoE. That will take your health. Guaranteed.
Oh my god, how did he not get hit? Oh my
What is
lord!
happening? What is
He's
this
Neo
live
from
lord
he's the guy
up
from the
to?
Matrix.
I love
is he
this
doing
Trevor.
right
This
now?
is amazing. He's just dodging
uh,
everything without attacking, just like
Oh no,
bobbing,
but
weaving
he's in
through them.
Eastern column or
West.
West Trial.
Weastern.
Yeah.
He had like 2 icicles plus the bird plus the like another like a stalactite all like skimmed by him by like a pixel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's still going on.
These-
Stop! My heart
these-
can't take this.
These gliders are the biggest thing that resets my Fragile Egg quest every time.
He doesn't have enough to heal. Okay, he has enough now. Don't get sniped.
Right? And Chris
Okay, we
is
can
now
breathe.
finally entering trials. So this is what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes behind?
And we did
we'll
have
see.
Trevor take 1 death so far already, so it's we're closing the gap a
Getting
little.
even.
Oh, yeah, it was almost 3 minutes. We'll see whenever Chris actually sits at the shrine.
Yes.
Trevor also had a death, so if Chris can West trial, it'll make up at least a minute.
And we
All
still
right,
have the hardest boss fights in the game to go.
124.19 and 126.55. So about 2 minutes, 40 seconds, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, somewhere in there.
Nice.
I'd love to talk about some of the tricks in these areas. There's so many. Every room has its own little tech.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining, especially in the east.
Yeah, because at this point we have our full toolkit. We have all the abilities, well, minus wall climb, but we'll get that in like half a second.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
just have pogo, we have dash, we have wall climb, we have glide. It's,
oh my God! I'm switching to controller. I can't do this without controller.
Here, should I pause then?
No,
No,
go.
no.
I'm done. I switched.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized how hard this section is without controller.
So Viz and OJ, what do you guys run on? I run KBM.
I am a controller runner.
It depends on what era you're talking about because I was controller and then I was KBM and now I am Smashbox and mouse. A Smashbox is a fight stick that was made for Smash, and that's what I used for Hollow Knight, and that's what I use now in Bow. I switch back and forth between having both hands on the Smashbox, and then some sections I'll have my left hand on the Smashbox and right hand on the mouse. Depending if I need to use the bamboo bat. It's really the only difference.
But yeah, so if anyone in chat wants to jump in, there is no difference really in what controller you use. You can do either or. which is really
Drift
great.
Joy-Cons, gang. I like that. Good luck with that.
Okay, no, don't do that, please. But
Yeah,
for
don't use
your own
Joy-Cons.
sanity, don't do that.
But now that we're past it, there's a cool trick that you can do in the room where you have to break those 3 targets, where if you have kin, you can place a kin on top of it and it'll hit all 3 and you can just like start moving on to the next one. And it's pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
All right,
Ken is probably the
Tengu
most
1 for Trevor.
Utility.
And Chris could have theoretically done it on all 3 since he has a T upgrade. We can only do the first 2 and then we have to hit manually the 3rd one.
DDR.
The Tengu fights, in my opinion, are one of the best fights for testing your aerial like staying power, because I mean, obviously, you need to be in the air to hit these birds, and if you fall down during a swoop, sometimes they can just like sit up there for like 5 seconds, and you just can't deal damage. Well, not 5 seconds, but you know what I mean. So it's really cool in when you're getting good at the speedrun to just be able to go, yeah, I'm just gonna stay on top of this bird for the entire fight. It's so cool to see.
It's also so funny to see the difference between when you get that origami bird to like hit a wall immediately, like Chris just did, and then having to deal with it swoop at you like 12 times, like Trevor. It's just such a massive difference. Like it sucks so much when you just can't get it to hit a wall.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter
Also,
if you're
fun
Trevor
fact-
and you just dodge it.
Fun fact
But
about
Trevor
those
had to dodge it like 12
crystal
times. So
Nice,
Yeah.
GG.
those crystals.
There's Tengu
Oh,
one.
nice. Those crystal things that Chris just left. On the first one, it doesn't go all the way to the right wall, and on the 3rd one, it doesn't go all the way to the left wall. So you can actually just hug the wall, and it'll never hit you.
This?
All right, so he's leaving the room at 1:31:15.
You lied, this. I don't know if that
No,
was
no.
what you were referring to.
No, the thing you left, like there's the 3 of them that are above the little yellow guy.
I need to go to the bathroom here, so I'm going to pause after ice picks.
All right. Chris, if you want to, you can also pause, or we can wait till your timers
Chris
get
is
more
about a
synced, and then
minute
we
and a
can
half
pause.
behind in terms
Where
of the
where
in-game
is he
timer.
right now? Where is Trevor right now?
He just got
He
us.
just finished the fight, the first fight.
Okay, so I'll finish the first fight and then I'll pause,
Mhm.
or I mean I'll keep going or pause.
Your timer's behind his anyway, so it's not a bad
Right,
thing
but
for you guys to get more
maybe-
sync.
Yeah, you are a minute and 16 seconds behind his timer.
Again, shout out to the loadless timer. It's so convenient to have that.
It's just the best.
Do you guys use a loadless in Hollow Knight runs?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's not
we
in
don't
game.
use a loadless in Ori 1, and it sucks.
That is,
Ori 2
What?
has loadless though, so
it's a PC game. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you can do that.
is this how the community's done it?
Mhm.
I can't change the rules on my own.
I'm glad I'm
didn't
not
even
an Ori runner, I guess.
It's
no,
great.
no,
'cause
please.
we also use a loadless timer for Halo, which not only just subtracts loads, but when the game lags, the timer stops, which is so much.
It's
You
a
can-
lagless timer.
It's amazing.
Yeah, because essentially, whenever you're playing co-op, if the host lags, everyone lags. So your game will just freeze, but the timer won't continue either. So it only is like for actual gameplay.
hmm
That's so good.
It's amazing. I don't know if we could run
But yeah.
co-op without it.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, you'd just be at a massive disadvantage the whole time. The one really cool thing that happened was when the demo came out. I saw, they had the timer included in the demo specifically for the competition, and then whenever the full game came out, it didn't have the timer anymore. And I asked Chris, I was like, "Hey, is that something that like gets unlocked later, or is it just not there? It's not included anymore?" And they were like, "Oh, well, we removed it because we just had it for the demo competition. Is that something like that you guys would want?" And I was like, "Oh my god, yes, please! Like, I'm begging you, please. That would be the best thing." Just for like so many different, like it allows. The two biggest things is it allows console runners to now run against PC runners, and so they can all share one leaderboard because the console runners can use a loadless timer that's in game, and then also it makes it to where marathon runs that won't have a loadless live split, it allows them to be official runs because you can just take your in-game timer, which is so cool because that's one of the worst parts about running a PC game at a GDQ is like people would be like, "Oh, you're gonna like try to break the records?" Like, well, I can't because the timer doesn't work that way. So
Come on.
Yep. Chris definitely
Chris-
still has a bunch of health, at least.
Is
But-
Chris in Ice Caverns yet?
Chris is in the
Yes.
Tengu
yeah,
1
he-
fight.
he's fighting the first bird.
How do I put this? He's kind of on your ass.
Keep going. You got people's life savings on the line here.
Yes, you do. This is the proper point, I'd say, that if you're a Trevor believer in chat, or even a Chris believer in chat, who you should start feeling extremely anxious and scared. You're no longer allowed to have fun. You gotta get scared here, because, I mean, this is gonna come down to the wire. I'm so sure of it.
We have almost exactly a 2-minute gap.
What am I doing?
Oh, okay. It's gonna be actually a 2-minute gap now.
Chris, there's a little tiny
Yeah,
bath in
it's
ice spikes.
2 minutes and 1 second.
The save quitting has got me freaking like shook, dude. Like I'm like, wait, should I save quit now? Should I? Like
Me too.
it's like no, obviously I have to come over here first
Oh my god.
and then save quit. Yeah.
Oh.
There's
Trevor takes a fall,
Well,
but
you-
saves it.
You said at the shrine though, right?
Yeah.
So you're not safe quitting?
For sure.
Yeah, the only way to do the save quit strat in this room is to not save at all, which is very, very scary. But
I think there is really good
Hey, I'm pretty
tech
sure that saves time.
in this Trevor room where you can like skip going around to the right side by doing just like a Ken Pogo or some precise platforming.
you definitely don't need to have Ken at all. Yeah, I do it without
Oh,
Ken.
fuck. This shrine.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what they're saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
You're good.
Well, damn. That's what
Hey,
you
you
get.
still beat the fight. That's all that really matters.
You did one shot the fight.
That's what
Alex preying on Trevor's downfall right now. Ooh.
I die at the 3-bird Daitengu like all the time.
I
I am
spikes
trying to
on
put it out.
It is
Like extreme damage,
the
but
biggest spot in the game for me where confidence makes it easier. I absolutely DPS race the boss before it can do anything.
I
Yeah, so
personally
what-
love the Tengu fights. so much.
Oh, me too. What Chris is going through right now is exactly why the left shrine, like the west shrine right before the boss, is so much worse because you have to do that whole section. On the east shrine, when you finish the second boss, if you happen to sit at it before the boss, then it's like you just have to run to the room, like you run through an empty room. It's not like a challenge.
Mm-hmm. I always wondered
I'm
how
admittedly
these
really bad
grapple
at the
sections.
ice. At the east.
Yeah, they're really hard. I see. It feels a lot like, again, we're gonna make a lot of Hollow Knight comparisons because we're Hollow Knight speedrunners. It feels a lot like White Palace until you go do the Imperial Palace and like, oh, that's the hard one.
Yeah. That's where all the kin pogos come in. Well, Chris definitely saved time there.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Trevor a couple tries.
I do note that our timers are so much better synced up now after the pauses there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much real time between them. Maybe like what 7-8 seconds.
No!
Oh.
Are you kidding me? That's where the checkpoint is there?
Yep. And it also puts you there whenever you like get hit to that. And it hurts.
Yeah, you just like write that down in case you're like thinking speedrunners might not enjoy the run back.
I was so good. I was so fine.
Yeah, I think East Trial is definitely where you can start to feel yourself a little bit, and then that can get you into trouble because you're like, you know what, maybe I can squeeze a dash in there, and then you just go straight into a spike. You're like, never mind. Oh, Trevor's on my least favorite part of this entire East Trial. I hate this room so much, and it's just purely because I'm like just getting a little bit too ahead of myself and like trying to go a little too fast and like trying to push it, and it doesn't work. Let's see, if I just did that, if I just did it like that was slower than my strat, but I don't hit my strat first try, so he did it faster.
Exactly that.
Honestly, Trevor is doing this entire trial, like the top half of it at least, very cleanly. Using the entire skill set very well, not really hitting any spikes, making mistakes, getting set back.
Even hover.
Also, I'm actually addicted to getting hit by the thing that Trevor just passed up. I don't know why. It's the easiest thing. Just don't jump into it. But then I like use all my movement options, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fall into it. That's fantastic.
Right, Trevor is at the last platforming section of the East Trial, and then it's on to the duo, which is now. Let's go, duo time. Anyone excited?
Yippee!
Any duo joiners?
All right, entering the fight 138.32.
Oh my god, I'm really, I'm choking.
This is by far my favorite boss in the game because, like, programmatically, this is the thing I'm most proud of.
Duo specifically, or just all three of them?
Duo specifically, but I mean, Daitengu is also really good. It's because like programming two boss controllers in the same room that after a while they work like independently of each other, but their timing has to be correct enough to where they don't step on each other. Like it took a lot of fine tuning, and I feel really proud of it personally.
This was in my playthrough like one of the most impressed parts I was of this entire game was this Daitengu Duo and Trio. Like I play a lot of Elden Ring Souls games. Like everyone gloats about how good those bosses are, and there's only one good duo boss in like the entirety of Souls. So when you nailed it, and it's super fluid and fun, and oh my god, I was so impressed, and you should feel proud.
Hands down, absolutely. Also,
did you? Oh, good.
I just want to know. I love the visual of the banners in the background. How the first one has just the one bird, the next one has 2 wings, and then when you get to the third one, there's a third banner with 3 wings on it. I love that detail so much.
I noticed that.
Was there an art director for this game? I forget.
I was the art director.
I know, I was joking.
Did you guys take like any inspiration from Mantis Swords on this, or was just like you just
Oh,
wanted to make
absolutely. Our Sisters of
Okay.
Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so fun. The way like the pattern recognition.
Okay.
Both have a very similar feeling of making you feel like you're it honestly it makes you feel like you're sick. Like whenever you pull it off, you're just like, damn, I'm cool. Like it's such a good feeling to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trio is really good. Like that, we spent so much time fine tuning Trio and Duo.
Yeah.
So
And
Chris
now
and
solo.
Okay.
I mean, solo was kind of a throwaway fight. It was just tutorialization for the real fights.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever notice that in the solo, you can move immediately, whereas in the duo and trio, you can't move until they do one swoop?
Oh, I didn't know that. Even though I obviously did it, but like,
Yeah, right.
I can't recall that happening.
It's very obvious with a speedrunner when you're just holding like movement. You're like, come on, I want to start the fight. I want to start the fight.
Exactly.
So Trevor has finished Dangu Duo, and Chris is in the exact same room. I hope you're excited. I'm so excited. I'm having so much fun.
I will note, I think Chris has a pretty distinct advantage as well in Jingu. Like Jingu destroys this fight in particular because they're flying around really high. Jingu will just swoop up, grab him, bunch of damage right there.
Shout
Chris
out to
didn't
them
have
for
that.
fixing.
Chris had to use some really good chopper fireballs, but
Shout out to them for fixing Jingu because it used to have an issue where it would swoop around enemies infinitely and would never actually make contact, and it was really frustrating because it actually once they fixed that, it immediately moved Jingu into like top 1 or 2 Darumas in the game.
Yeah. It's so crazy too.
Those are our only issue with it.
It's crazy doing a speedrun where you're getting both Jingu upgrading it, Ken upgrading it, and Chomper and upgrading it is ideal. That's fastest.
Yeah.
Like in most speedruns, if you do something like that, you're losing hours because I mean you're just getting extra damage.
Anymore.
We don't upgrade Ken. Oh yeah, that's true because it does basically the same damage, just different size.
You can upgrade Ken, but yeah, it's not necessary.
Yeah. The 2i does the same damage as the 3i. It's just the size.
Mm-hmm.
And I find Ken more utility, if anything. Like I don't even do Ken pogos, but it's like you break the skull things in the trial with it, and you get a bunch of just stall damage on the
And even with Ken pogos, it doesn't make it easier, much easier, or at all to be bigger. Like you could still pogo at the same spot.
I gotta pause before the Tengu for a little bathroom break, so we'll get off sync again.
All good. Honestly,
you guys are both
it's better
very
for
well
us.
in these fights.
You are. This is actually better for us because I know how much fun it is to be like, oh look, they're on the same fight, but it also means we can't pay attention to both fights, which always sucks. Because you can
the
only
bathroom break
watch
should
so much.
stagger it.
Yes.
I imagine like you'll be done
That's
with
what I'm
it
saying.
before
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Daitangu is so fun. This fight's so fun.
This fight's so fun.
I think it's my
Alright,
favorite
you're
game,
back, y'all.
though.
Oh, my thumb is
Asahi
starting to hurt.
Also
How do you guys do
ridiculously
it?
fun.
Hashi's my favorite fight. This one's a close second, but Hashi's so much fun.
Hashi is ridiculously fun. If it wasn't if it was
Over
slightly
in 30
slower,
seconds.
yeah.
Don't give her more health, please. I still want to just obliterate her and snap a finger and just be like,
it is really
bye,
fun.
You know what?
Hashi.
Every speedrunner is going to disagree with me. Go ahead and give her more health. She's so fun. I know every casual player will also disagree with me, but I enjoy fighting that boss.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
Casuals.
OJ. To make it significant, you'd have to double her health.
I
Just,
know,
even if you gave her
Yeah.
another 10 hits, or it's gonna be like a second and a half.
Double your health, she might get an attack off.
One attack off.
1 penny. This is a really clean Daitangu so far.
Yeah.
Isn't it fun to have consistent patterns where they do the same moves so you know what they're going to do and you don't lose hours because they do the slow move? Isn't that fun? I find that fun.
I'm a big fan.
Hey, have I said that speedrunners appreciate this game?
You have mentioned it.
Maybe you could
and we
hear from
appreciate
some
you.
speedrunners if there were some speedrunners willing to I don't know, talk into a mic about it. Maybe.
The feeling is mutual.
You appreciate our QA. We appreciate you guys actually taking our QA into account.
Oh, for sure. Speedrunners improved the game quite a bit, to be honest. And even from this speedrun challenge thing we're doing, Yokozuna definitely. We're gonna take a look at that. It's a little.
GG.
Oh,
Nice.
that
Thank
was
you, by Trevor.
1:45:10. Okay.
Thank you. I forgot to look.
Trevor.
Dangu Trio 145.10.
Yeah.
Does Jingo have splash damage?
Oh, I don't have to talk to them again.
I don't believe so.
No, yeah.
I should be asking Trevor. But maybe Trevor doesn't even remember. I think it's just, yeah, it must have splash damage. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, if I time those correctly, it's gonna be nuts. Okay, what Omamori am I doing here?
Right.
These
and
are
as
all
Chris
you.
gets into his fight, we do have another boss fight coming up for Trevor. Although it's a very different kind of boss fight with Gasha Dokuro. I
This
guess how
boss
it's pronounced.
Is
Does it feel a little
fun.
Ori for you? Like a little escape sequence?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be, but we don't really do that. So
This is just, I mean, I think I have it in my splits as Attack on Titan. It's so fun.
I think
Definitely
mine's called
inspired by.
Step on Me.
I will probably name mine Step on Me when I get funny names.
Well, definitely because I was I think I was the first person to discover how to teleport back up to the top like consistently. I know people had done it on accident, but I was the first one to lab it out and like actually learn how to get back up there every time.
How to get stepped
And it
on.
is, yeah, how to get stepped on.
Mhm. Now,
So we should probably. Do we want to talk about that? Do we want to give them any ideas? It's a little bit tricky to do if you don't know. where
I
you're
would
going.
say don't give them ideas.
Gotcha.
Because what's most likely going to happen is they're going to lose minutes trying to do it, and I just don't want that to happen.
That's fair.
Rip Dog,
It
now's
is-
the correct time to put 07s in chat.
Goodbye, dog.
Oh yeah.
If it was a cat, I would put no 7.
Mhm.
Dang.
the
I always
dog.
bought Gasha Dokuro.
What'd you say?
Gotcha.
I always botch Gasha Dokuro.
Oh, okay. I
Oh.
thought you said you crashed at Gasha Dokuro. I'm like, that's interesting.
No.
I thought you said you pronounced it however you said it.
Japanese
yeah.
word.
Yeah, I mean, I would defer to you on however you say things. I would change how I said it, but
Absolutely everyone botches Gasha Dokuro. It's a hard split.
Can we just call him Spooky Scary Skelly Man? How about that? That's a lot
Oh,
easier.
yeah. Skilly boy.
It is
John
actually
also-
Wick time.
I know you call it John Wick. That's good. That could actually be a good split name.
That is a good
That's
split
one
name. Too many options for this one.
I mean, Attack on Titan makes sense. What's the Naruto one? I forgot what it's
That's
called.
a character
There's
in the
big
game. I
purple
don't know what you're
skeleton.
talking about.
Yeah, you're right. Those wrong.
I haven't been able to boil. There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
So
and as soon as
I
you get the boil, yeah, you can see
Yeah,
the
immediately.
insane damage of level 3 Jingu.
I never know when to kill these Onryo or when to skip them.
I'm learning so many
In
new
this
names.
fight.
Like shiitake.
I mean,
Give
it's
me
like-
that as a
Hey,
mushroom.
When we started this race, the first thing that happened was Turtle named that like half white, half black bird. I don't even remember it. But
Tori.
Okay, you said it immediately, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be so embarrassed when they know every name, and I don't know any of them."
I
And then,
remember,
like immediately after that, there was one that I knew, and you like didn't remember the name. I was like, "Okay, I'm not that bad."
Yeah. It
I
was...
remember Tori because it's a tutorial,
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh.
and there are 2 of them.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Tori.
Wow,
Great.
did not know that.
Come on.
I had.
You
You know
caught that.
Shiitake, you know Totori. There you go. We're getting all the early game puns out in this stream.
That's true.
Wait till we find out what the naming convention is with Rozu.
Yeah, dead. Episode. I was actually sad about Roser, to be honest. Like the one I was the most sad about.
I was
Wait, Rozu-
confused because for some reason I thought that was intended progression. I'm like, oh, is the game over? What? Pretty clean
Who else thought the
Gashikura
game
so
was
far
over?
for Trevor.
When you finish, like who else entered the Gasha Dekuro fight and thought this was the final boss?
I mean,
thought
I
it
definitely
was-
had an inkling after talking to the guards, and they'd be like, "No, you can't come in here." It's like, okay, something's in
Oh
there.
yeah, I thought.
Right,
I
yeah.
just thought there was a chance it was like post game content.
I thought it was going to be this leads
GG,
into
Chris.
the palace and like continues, which it does, but like not like that. I thought it was just gonna be
Speaking
done.
of places that we haven't seen yet that might be post game content, what's that in the early game cave area with the 3 pedestals? What is that? Can we get like a hint about that? or
I have a
anything right
feeling
now?
we're not going to get an answer on that one, and I kind of hope
I'm
we
too
don't.
focused to answer that question right now, but
Oh yeah,
Fair.
yeah, yeah.
too focused.
You look so focused looking at Serenity and reading the description.
Wait. No. There's a bug here.
There's a
Oh.
bug.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Oh my
did you
God.
pick it up at the same time as like the
Yeah, what do I do?
dialogue?
Exit
Oh,
out.
Alt F4. Yep,
Yeah,
that's the glitch. That just happens.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fixed
Okay,
in the
well-
next patch.
Well, the time's still going, so.
Alt F4
Here,
as soon as you
I'll-
can. That'll stop the timer.
But I can't all. Oh, wait.
I'll pause.
this is
I can't.
Can't
I
Alt
have to
F4?
control. I control.
You can control Alt Delete, yeah, and
Yeah, I gotta do that. Okay.
So yeah,
Wait.
there currently is a bug that if you overlap some text on the same, I think probably frame, it kind of freezes the game. It has been fixed. It's just I think waiting to be pushed out. Trevor, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
because I think on the patch before this one, that was actually part of because you guys had changed it to where instead of having to go talk to him, it'll automatically detect that you have the thing. I forgot what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah,
The
that's
Kitsune
yeah, that's
Kabuto.
right.
There, thank you, that thing. And his text box will automatically first got pushed out. That allowed us to finish the fight, get through those first couple text boxes, and then go and pick up Serenity. And the text box from Daitengu would overlap, and they would like play at the same time. And then on this recent patch, now actually that locks you, so we don't do it anymore. Which is like 5 seconds slower at most. It's not a big deal.
1.16 will fix it. So, hooray, Trevor!
I like to look at this. It's not the correct way to look at this. I'll start there, but I like to look at this as Trevor intentionally sabotaging Chris so that he can be faster.
It's not
Chris
gonna
got a
work.
little bit of a.
That's right.
Wait, what's not gonna work? Oh no,
Sabotage.
he's gonna stop.
Yeah, it's okay because when Trevor gets to Shogun, surely Shogun's just going to be invisible and there's literally nothing he can do.
And then Chris is gonna skip phase 6, like Fernie did the other day.
How did that happen? Do we ever figure that out?
You
I
can
know.
skip phase 6.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
It was an
brand new.
accident. He was just practicing the boss, and like we've seen a repeated phase, but we've also now seen a skipped phase.
Yes.
Oh, if we can figure out that consistently.
Yeah, he
that's
did
fast.
phase 5, and then the boss just ended. And he was like, "Wait, what?"
Did Trevor? Did you start again?
Yeah, I unpaused.
Okay.
Oh, did you die?
I did die.
Oh,
To
nice.
Gashodo.
Okay, nicer than like the race will be closer, not not really.
Yes, die, Trevor, die.
All right, come on.
It'd be cool if Gashadakuro could crush these little ghosts with his foot.
Yeah, if you could bait him in to get destroyed.
I mean, they are ghosts, notorious for phasing through matter. So
Yeah. We hit him with a staff.
they're hitting us though.
Yeah.
our stick is magic.
Oh, we must be psychic type and they're ghost type. I see.
That might be why they do 2 damage to us. It's super effective.
Exactly.
Chris, are you back in game yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, could you
let me.
stream?
Yeah. My bad.
You're good. He was loading up a save. Oh, damn, Trevor.
Well, I have to go through some cutscenes here.
He was loading up a save file that's like just standing in front of Shogun.
Yeah.
Question
He's like,
from the
yeah, I know, I
chat.
was moving. You just didn't see it.
I would laugh so hard.
Question from the chat. We're having a little bit of waiting here for tech issues. What type of Pokemon would Bo be? So grass, I think for sure because of the Lotus, right?
Grass fairy.
Oh,
Grass
that's a
fairy
good
or
question.
grass fighting,
I can't believe I
maybe?
never thought about that.
I don't think it like fighting type Pokemon are like Machamp and Thra, like muscular big men or whatever. Bow isn't like that. Bow's like really small compared to all the other Tendai Hana.
Yeah, I like Grass Fairy or maybe like Fairy Psychic, Fairy Ghost, something.
Oh, Fairy Ghost.
Mhm.
Fairy Ghost would work actually.
Oh, really? You're gonna give us the
That's-
lore reasons for that, huh?
that's until we get like the like cosmic god type that they're gonna release in Gen 13.
Okay, so
Perfect.
sorry about that.
You're
But
good.
I am on Gashodoku right now.
Nice.
Oh, gonna take a little pause.
Go for it. Go for it.
Trevor has died twice, so you have an opportunity to make up some time.
Dude, Trevor, your
Gashodoku
health.
can be
Why don't
very
you upgrade your health? That's gonna be your downfall, dude.
I have 6.
Oh, okay.
6 is what my run uses. I'm guessing you're the same, Viz.
I use 5 now,
Okay.
Chris,
but I just recently switched to that.
after you finish this section, is there any chance you can change your stream type to be the application? I'm getting double
Oh
audio.
yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
I used to do 6 health, but I would get the 6th one after Gashadakuro, like before I went to the palace, so I would have 5 here. But now I just skip that entirely and just have 5.
I do have it on the application, and I think I did.
I'm unmuting it. I'll let you know in a sec.
Oh, come
I
on.
think we're good. I'm not hearing an echo anymore. Probably.
Well, I'm on the pause menu, but we'll see.
Yeah, I wasn't getting an echo with game audio. I was getting an echo with voices. So
Discord.
yeah.
I love the comment from Meats in the chat. Fun fact, during developing, Trevor would always die to the Onryo. Fun fact, during the speedrun marathon, Trevor was also dying to the Onryo.
Yeah, I
Define
don't know
fun
what
fact.
it is about these guys.
It's fun for us to watch. It's fun for me to watch.
There is
So I was
something.
just watching Chris with that hand that spawned right in his face, and I was thinking to myself, what would I do there? And I actually have no. I think I just get hit. Like I think he just hits me in the face. I'm not sure what I would have done. But I haven't had to fight these guys in a while because I haven't had to go up this arm in a while.
Yep.
There's another Onryo? Oh my god.
There's like 40.
They just keep coming. Did you just walk into that spike, Trevor? What? I guess my view is a little delayed, but to be like you just walked into it.
Oh, clutch!
What? Oh, Trevor is just in. Oh,
This is now very close.
Oh!
Those deaths really added up for Trevor, I think.
Yeah.
Ah! Go, 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 go! Get out of here! Go! Oh,
There's,
yes.
I actually love this section. It's so fun. Nice work, Trev.
All right, so he entered at what 155.48.
Yep.
All right, this can all of a sudden get very close.
Yes, absolutely. Chris is gonna have to live though.
Oh,
it's okay. He's not
Save,
dead,
save,
which is the
save,
big
save.
time.
Clutch. I always forget wings are in this game.
I did until I learned. to
No,
start
that
using it.
hurt me.
Save
Oh, save the gun.
Chris!
Chris just.
Oh, the 2
Oh.
damage from the hand. It's too much.
It's too much. That was shit.
Nerfing
I
it
saw
right
some-
now and pushing the patch.
I saw some attempts to go fast. Unfortunately, some of them backfired. There's honestly so many movement options and so many things you can do that are just like unique that a lot of times you just think you think to yourself like, damn, what if I just like added in like a weird little dash, like shine dash here? Like, I wonder if I could skip that. Nope. OJ?
What?
Huh? Huh?
Oh, Jay,
Oh,
what
we
have you
can't
done?
see. Yeah, there you go.
fixed. I don't know what that was about.
Okay.
Wouldn't be a restream without tech issues. Don't worry, folks.
Oh, I promised a little bit of scuff. That's how you know it's homemade. I also, I know I talk about music a lot and like everything. Gasha Kuro is such a baller theme. It's so good.
Get this
Yeah,
music.
this one was one of the tracks that Manami Kyoto of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Fame composed for the game.
Oh, that's
Hell
sick!
yeah.
I didn't know that.
We actually have a friend that's like obsessed with Xenoblade, and I was like, hey, do you need
Get
a
them
little,
to play Bo now.
yeah, a little extra reason to play Bo?
Oh my god, I am really.
I forgot how hard Gashinokuro could be. 'cause,
Yeah,
we
no.
don't do it.
It's been so long.
Honestly, if you get it within a couple of attempts, you'll still be with Trevor just because the delay between streams is like 3 minutes at this point. For that
It's been so
unfortunate-
long.
Oh.
I gotta. I totally
Gotta
forgot
lock
to set up.
in.
And then there's a skip that I keep trying to do, and then like not quite getting it, and then it just fucks up everything. So maybe I just don't try that, or at least focus a little bit harder. What?
Oh yeah. Do we wanna talk about the laser tech now, or it could be interesting if we let them try it out? Because it's early enough though. You know what? Let's do it. I make the rules now. So there's tech with these lasers that usually they play a cutscene after they after you activate them, and if during that cutscene you take damage or you're respawning from taking damage,
Like a
you
hazard
will-
respawn.
Yeah, if you take a hazard respawn, then you will be able to skip the character freeze and just keep moving.
And then you can save and quit, go back to the elevator. That left side will be completed, and you can just start moving on to the right side with full full health.
Yep, it is.
Oh,
Makes
God,
the
very
section
fast.
a lot easier.
And you can do that in basically all of them. It's really cool.
I would be so, dude. I was actually just losing my mind when I first found out about that. I was like, when I was playing this game casually, I was like, dude, this is gonna be the hardest thing ever. Like,
Chris just
I don't
skipped
know
half of
how.
Gashinokuro there by bouncing off the Onryo. That was cool.
Nice, Chris.
I didn't see. I was watching Trevor.
Yeah. It's
Also,
hard
like
to
how
keep
Trevor
track of.
just heard that we that we save quit back to the elevator and then decided to walk all the way back to the elevator.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how
All
you guys
two.
can really be watching Trevor right now. I love this Gashinokuro climb. These two are, like, I haven't seen it in a while, and these two are just like on the edge every single move.
But the palace is so. Why is this game too fun to like actually properly enjoy it? You know, because I can't watch it all at once.
Oh, Chris is going for the same skip again that he did last time.
Yep.
Just getting a bunch of Onryo here. Pogo. Ooh. Oh, what a recovery.
Got it.
Yeah, he got it again.
And 1:56:35.
Still behind, but he definitely saved some time
Less,
there.
less than a minute now.
Mm-hmm. That's
It is now about 45 seconds.
But
Give or take.
I also lost like a minute and a half on that bug.
Was it
Are
really
we
a minute and a
counting?
You
half?
didn't lose a minute and a half because
I
when
think
you
it was
were
like
out of the
30,
game, the
but-
timer wasn't running.
Yeah, it was 30 or 45 seconds. I think.
I was in the game for a while,
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll run it back.
We might have to. We'll run it back. 100%.
We'll go.
No, we won't. We won't run back. the
Round
entire-
2, fight!
Run back.
We're
the
gonna go
footage.
frame count. Yeah, we're gonna go frame count.
We can go into the footage and take a look. I've recorded this whole thing, so
Well,
We
aside
can
from
do
the
the
parts
math.
that weren't streamed.
Chris,
Because
to make it
the
not even
Discord's
matter
good.
by just winning anyway. I also just saw Trevor using the bomb Daruma, which I have no idea how it works.
that is.
Oh yeah, we don't
true.
even get that one.
Yeah,
That's
I
on
think I've
Kitsura,
used it
right?
it's
One,
Kitsura.
yeah, Katsura. I've used it like twice ever, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Never gonna see that again. Cool."
It's like the
I mean,
most
unless I play-
powerful Dharma.
Oh, is it? Like in 100%, I'm sure we'll use it because I'm sure Katsura, like, you would just do the first time you go to Midori Forest because why would you backtrack all the way to back there?
It's a Fernie
Yeah,
question.
I think Kabumaru is like very similar to Jingu, but his first and second stage just do more damage, and then the third stage covers a lot more area. So it's like better for clustered up enemies, whereas
Mm,
Jingu is like single target.
yeah.
Trevor's
sense.
skipping the shrine here.
Yeah, that's probably not a good move.
Well, we'll find out. If you live, great move. You saved 3
Ah.
seconds.
Oh yeah, you have 2 health. Oh god, Trevor.
I know.
This is the one I get hit on constantly.
Every time. Me too. I die here.
Especially
No
with how
pressure,
long
you got
those
this.
katana slashes linger.
Yeah.
They just block your path so hard.
But he's doing smart where
Yes.
he's like making sure that they're not shooting projectiles and then just deal with this guy first.
This is the strat I do in runs.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
How did that snipe you?
That horizontal one just covered so much ground. It was crazy.
Yeah.
What was the 156.35 for, Fizz?
Beating Gacha
When
Dokuro.
Chris beat Gacha Dokuro.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, 155.48 and 156.35.
Less than a minute after the Gacha Dokuro fight. That's so good. These two.
I wonder
so close.
how much damage does the grappling through the mask do?
It's just 1 damage, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's worse than the staff.
It feels so bad to have like another round of like the little satellites
Yep.
come up. Like when you have that happen, you're like, oh my god, please kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes
Oh.
it does.
Oh, Trevor's already back.
So, Viz and Turt, did you guys come up with any skips for this game? Did you find anything, or?
Yeah, the Gacha Dokuro one we just talked about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Actually, we didn't talk about actually how that one works, but no.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm,
Now that we're
I'm
past
typically
it,
not a glitch finder. I'm typically someone who learns the route.
Wait, what?
I'm actually not easier. I'm like, especially in Hollow Knight, I always joked about how like I don't route, I don't find things. Just tell me the strat, and I will do the strat as fast as I can. But I did find that we can talk about the Gacha Dokuro one now since they're both past it. Essentially, what happens is after the like you dive through the skeleton head, when you go all the way down to the floor, underneath the foot, there is a like an invisible box that if you ever enter it, it'll make it to where your hazard respawn is now on the ground. But if you don't enter it and you get hit by the stomp, which is a hazard respawn, then it'll teleport you back up to the top where you talk to the Falco guy, whatever his name is.
Ko.
Yeah, Ko. How did I forget that? It'll teleport you back all the way back up there. Actually, no, above that. It's on the platform above that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, so all you have to do is make sure that you use the ghosts to stay out of that little box until the foot starts to come down, and then you intentionally get hit to it.
Yeah.
And it's extremely fast.
Super smart.
And that is
I,
why we will call that split step on me, because you just have him step on you and he teleports you right up to his head.
Mm-hmm.
And OJ brought that up because he wants to talk about the strat that's coming up.
All
that he
right,
discovered.
relax. I want to know if Turtle had anything, even though they didn't. Anyways, I have a strat coming up.
It's the Aussie room, right? Like the really tall one?
It's Aussie, so it's not for another couple minutes, but I don't know. When I speedrun, especially early, I have zero discipline. I just do whatever I want to do. And I just do random stuff, and sometimes it works really well.
Oh my god.
So wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Actually,
the trick that you're talking about is probably the only one that's on par with boat skip, in my opinion, in terms
It's
of like
kinda
how
hard.
cool it is.
Oh, as far as cool, yeah.
Yeah.
are
Boat
they
skip, bridge
both
skip.
on floor 3?
No, this is floor 2.
Well, the first floor is the one that has like nothing on it. So like,
Oh, right. Floor 2 of actual things, floor 3 of total.
yeah. So yeah, I think he's on. So that means Chris is on the left side and Trevor's on the right side of the same floor, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
think
are.
so.
Okay, cool.
Man, I'm just getting creamed by this Sentinel.
Sentinel's
Thought that
their
was-
name?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, oh my
learning.
god.
We're learning so much.
Oh my god. They're so
Oh.
hard, Trevor.
Trevor, that exact thing was the thing that I was talking about, especially for Shogun, was how it felt like you got the grapple and you're like, oh, I should be good, and it does make you like partially invincible, but like a fireball would just spawn on top of you, and you're just like, never mind.
Yeah,
We do, if you guys have a second, have a question from chat, which is from Celine was taken. Does hitting the sunflowers in the secret rooms do anything?
yeah, it gives you mana. Or
It's
tea.
a
Oh.
mana bank, yeah. Or a tea bank, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't
I
know.
was
That.
just going to say it means you hate flowers, but
Means you hate Asahi.
I haven't been in that room since July, so I didn't remember.
All sunflowers category 1. Only reason we will ever go there.
I love category
have-
extensions.
Oh, and I missed.
I love that they exist, and I don't want to do them ever.
Yeah,
But I'm glad other people do them.
but don't you want to have
Like-
pet the dog % world record? Sorry,
No,
All
because
dog
that's
pets?
essentially that's just demo plus Hashihime.
all
Honestly,
dog pets is
All pets would be a pretty fun incentive because, oh wait, there's a pet in the afterlife, isn't there?
yes.
So you basically have to complete the game. anyways.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
just kids.
it's so similar to the category we're currently watching.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
it's exactly
No.
this. Just that's fine.
If
Nice
it
work,
wasn't
Trevor.
for that afterlife one, though, you could just have the category be basically just a Kitsura %.
Oh wait, we're in the same room.
Yeah, we are in the same room.
Okay.
Wait, there's a 5-minute difference in those timers.
Yep.
Wow.
If Chris can kill it with Jing, oh my god, that would have killed. That's so frustrating.
Go commentators curse every time. Every time.
Because I was gonna say, doing like, I don't know exactly how many hits it is, but getting off like 8-9 hits and then 2 Jingus, like 2 3-eye Jingus, is just death immediately. So I'm pretty sure that would have. Okay, yeah. Chris is officially taking the lead by
A lot.
3.5 minutes or so.
Oh my god!
was-
It's because that arena I died so much.
Yeah.
It's so rough.
Oh, this is the room. Trevor's in the room that has the really cool skip that OJ was talking
Yeah.
about.
Not
Alluding
yet.
to.
Not that one. There is.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
In Asahi.
It's the one in the Aussie. Yeah, in Aussie. It's the one with those satellites. The thing that Trevor was just fighting.
Oh.
We can honestly explain it
Satellite,
because I mean it's another one where it's probably too hard to. Well, if they go
Well,
for
with no-
it
with no
good,
practice.
they're gonna lose time. So there's a section in the Asahi fight where there is a satellite shooting at you and you have to go get the crystal from it to set up an air spring. However, if you just let it shoot out the green
What?
orbs after you take out the satellites, then it will make it so you can climb all the way up to Asahi, hit Asahi, and then dash into the tunnel with the wind and completely skip killing it. It is not super easy at all.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Chris.
the
Wait,
meantime-
wait.
I do want to talk
Maybe
about
should have
the skip in Chris's room, which is the one I thought OJ was talking about.
Oh, this is too hard. I can't ever.
Oh,
But basically, it's very similar to boat skip in that you're going just around a tiny little wall. But on this Kevin, once you get back to him in the middle of this laser square, you can actually bounce on him and then dash instead of the way that Chris did to the. Let me check my directions. Right, you can dash to the left, jump, wiggle around the wall, and then manage to get up to the gravel point. It looks so slick. It saves not a lot of time, but it looks so cool.
This
There's
is
even
really precise, actually.
there's also
What?
an even more time saving skip right after the room that Chris is currently in. That's the one that I still don't do, and I need to practice it more. But it's a Kin Pogo that essentially lets you have to respawn up onto the top left like
Wait.
platform, and it is so difficult.
Oh, the nerd comment, Kevin. No, that's a Celeste joke.
Yeah.
Because the same blocks in Celeste are named Kevin because Kevin from Power Up Audio.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had no idea why they were called Kevin.
Me neither. I just knew that they were
Oh.
called that.
Okay, I'm so glad that they didn't spawn Chris at the very bottom.
How old were you when you realized you can just go up the left side? In
I
that room?
like
Today years
way
old.
too long. Yeah, way too long.
Oh, damn it! I forgot. how to do it.
That's happened to me before, and once it happens to you once, it then never happens again because I'm like, I'm not letting that happen. Although hitting the orb the second time, sometimes I'll accidentally hit like the Kevin block back. It really sucks.
Oh, that was so
That glide
tight.
from Chris. Wow.
You like that?
You didn't do
Yeah.
the roll tech on the right side, and I was so scared you were gonna get hit, even though you were completely safe.
There's a pretty cool skip in the room that Trevor's in there as well, where you can pogo off of that sword enemy and do a really precise jump to just get around and avoid having to do this fight. But it's hard. It's hard. I am still bad at it.
I had to get good at it because I hate this arena so much that I was like, I would rather spend all of my time getting good at this kin pogo so I never have to see this.
Yeah, this arena is the worst.
Yeah, I
So we
can't
skip
touch
it. It's not the
Trevor's
worst
doing it
anymore.
That's one
in
of
a really
few...
smart way. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Actually, two things I wanted to say real quick. One is that Trevor's doing this in a smart way by turning the satellites into the non-shooty kind, so he doesn't have to deal with them, so he can deal with just the samurai. The other thing I was going to say is they're actually, instead of doing that kin pogo to avoid this room, we actually used to have a wall on the right side that was breakable that we would pogo on, and it made it like really easy to just get up there, but they removed the wall, so now we have to do the kin pogo.
Yep, that's
You
like
can do
one
it
of
without Ken as
few
well.
that patched out.
But it's harder.
You
It's
can do it
slower.
without. Yeah.
I believe it.
I know because I do it without Ken because I'm bad at Ken.
These things have a surprising amount of health. Like, I know this is like the end game, but like,
I feel like I mean, just consider it if you want to, but I feel like grappling should at least do like 0.5 extra damage.
Sure.
I think casual players are gonna come on here with more staff upgrades because if you're doing casual, you're almost certainly gonna get the blacksmith out of Kitsune Burrows. But as a speedrun, that takes too much time. We're not doing it, so we have pretty minimal damage, all things considered.
Maybe I'm just saying that because in my first playthrough, I just did not use I used nothing but the grapple to kill them because I just didn't think about it.
Oh, huh.
It was slow.
in the room that Trevor's in, one cool thing is that, for example, sometimes if you time it poorly, you'll do the dive, and the laser will just be sitting on top of you as you hit the ground. The cool thing is you can actually cancel your like animation of like hitting the ground from the mallet by swinging your staff, so you can move immediately. It's really useful.
That was tight, Trevor. I like that.
Yeah, the hitbox on the swiveling key is also lethal and will reset you.
It's so rough.
So you do not want to get close to it at all if you can help it.
Chris, have you been watching too much Sawa and Nate?
Yeah, what am I doing? You guys are polluting. You're rotting my brain.
Oh,
I don't go to the right wall here. I just go to the left.
Yeah, there's a pretty precise wall jump you can make. Just get up that lip. Saves a little bit of time.
Oh my god, I'm really fucking up here.
I will say these diagonal lasers, I hated them so much casually.
Yeah,
I just
They
could
feel
not do
like
them.
they're so simple, but I kept messing it up. I was like, what is happening?
Dude, I messed up the room that Chris is doing right now because this last one, I'll try so hard to dash, wait for it to not shine dash, and then jump, and then I shine dash straight into the spikes every single time.
Oh, wait.
All
I
right.
got like one fucking shot here. No, actually, I got a bunch of shots.
You can always quit and refill your tea, too.
Wait, how do you even do this?
Ken Pogo? Is he trying to learn Ken Pogo on the
dash.
fly?
Dash, kin, down / jump.
Yep.
We're running. We're doing
Easy.
this. I guess.
Oh,
It's very...
nailed it, baby.
Are you still loading, Trevor? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the elevator. Duh.
I can't believe I botched that second, like that arena in the second room. Man, that made me waste like what, 5 minutes at least.
It was a lot.
It was a ton, yeah. But Asahi's hard. Do it first try and you're still in business. Also, Shogun's hard. This
I was gonna
match
say,
is
the
so
good
far
thing
from
about-
over.
The good thing about this category, especially in the context of this, with like, I mean, even the best runners can die to Shogun or just have a really slow one. It's like whenever we do True Ending and Hollow Knight, it's like it's never over until it's actually over, just because the hardest part's at the end. So it's cool that the difficulty ramps up and gets like the most difficult here, so that races are never truly over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Unless you use invincibility glitch on Shogun.
Yeah, that's rough.
You can't use it on Asahi though, so Asahi then just becomes the final boss, which I love because again, Ori runner escape sequences. This is basically just an escape sequence in disguise.
Asahi, casually and maybe till this day, Asahi's probably my favorite part. This is so fun. Speedrun, it's really hard, but it's still super fun.
Also, I don't even think of it as an escape sequence. I think of it as the chapter
6.
6.
Celeste.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was alluding to with Celeste Part 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would also call Celeste's battling chapter an escape sequence. But
That's fair.
Ori pilled.
Yep, that's what we were talking about earlier, where you dive at the wrong time and the laser just gets you.
Yeah,
You
Chris,
do get the
if you had
rotation at least.
swung your staff when you hit the ground, you can move immediately.
Okay.
Oh, this is the room that Trevor is in right now. This is where I found that skip. I wouldn't recommend it. It's hard.
You'll end up losing time, like if you were to not pull it off.
Literally in my my video I put to like show it off in the speedrun Discord, I missed it. I'm like, that's the closest I'm gonna get for right now, so I'm just gonna move on. Here's your
As a
proof of
reminder
concept.
for anyone who is new to the stream, if you want to speedrun this game, you do not have to do all the crazy tricks that we are talking about. They are
Oh, yeah.
all optional.
Yeah.
This run is like legitimately very, very
at
accessible
Trevor. That's-
for new runners.
Already so fast what Trevor just did, so
Bro, what I just learned is that when you grapple through it, you get T. I never knew that.
I
He
actually
was
had no idea.
grappling. Yeah, he was grappling through and then using the boomeroo. The kaboomeroo, whatever. I had no
Might have
idea.
to take a pee break soon.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish Asahi and then pause.
Oh wait,
as well.
this was not opt. Oh my god. Guys, I fucked up.
Oh,
Can you even go back this? Yeah, you can, right?
Yeah.
Oh god. This was
Wait.
not faster.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you don't have.
Anything
Anything
to
to hit.
go off of.
Oh, I really messed up then.
I would just quit.
Oh,
Back
If
to your
only I
track.
could see Trevor's smile.
No,
right
but
now.
I oh right. Well, I can.
Oh, is Trevor
Oh,
going for
dear.
a little mini skip in the fall room? Ooh.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Okay.
Smart.
Basically, if you maintain your extra jump and air dash, you can squeeze through the little spike hallway without having to bring the pink ball thing all the way along, like you see Trevor doing now. It's
Yeah,
much
I've
safer to just
actually-
bring it, though, so I don't blame.
I've actually done that a lot, like when just trying to test something real quick in this room, and like speedrunning it. I actually pull that off quite often, and then I get hit in the face right there.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Asahi.
It does spawn. Oh, it does not spawn you right there. Oh, you have to hit him and then it'll spawn you. That's right.
Ah,
This has still been a really clean Asahi for Trevor so far.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is the last little mini checkpoint coming into this room. So Trevor's
Yep.
almost done.
Trevor is almost done. This is
Oh
gonna
my
be such a nail biter. I'm so excited.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Okay, here.
speaking of nail biters,
Oh,
thanks, Asahi.
Chris is gonna blaze through Asahi though. He's really good at Asahi.
well, so are you, right?
Nah.
That just means you have to be better at Shogun then. Hmm.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Telling you, somebody's gonna. There you go.
Gee.
Asahi's 12 or 221.
2110.
Skipping the money? That's fast, Trevor. I like it.
All right, I'm gonna get to Shogun's room and then pause for a few.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
While we're waiting for both our runners, chat, if you have any question for us as speedrunners too, we can definitely answer.
The only thing I'll say as a speedrunner right now is very personally, don't run Pokemon games. That's all. That's all I have to say.
Wait, hold on, OJ, you run bow?
Oh,
You're on
are
the
you
leaderboard.
confused because my name's not on the leaderboard?
Yeah, I was just looking
Fine,
at the
fine.
list.
You know
And
what?
I memorized the list.
Monday, I'm gonna go PB and I'm gonna just go upload it. Happy?
Yeah.
I know you are.
Knock me down a peg. Do it.
I mean, yes.
Shouldn't be hard. I'm not. I'm not super high up yet.
I'm not high up either. I haven't really done any speedrunning other than Halo recently, unfortunately.
My PB is a 124 right now.
Alright.
For bow.
Trevor, Chris is back and going, by the way. Also,
Trevor might be off mic.
Trevor is not here.
oh, okay.
We do also have, again, Chris is like 5 minutes ahead of time just with the loading and the different pauses, so this will help catch that up. And we might be in Shogun at the same time with like 1 minute off sync or something. That'd be really fun.
I'm so glad to learn the Kenpogo in the room that Chris is in because I hate this room. I hate doing this on the board.
It's so
I'm
hard.
so bad at it.
I don't know the Kenpogo, so I do this room and I actually really enjoy it. This room is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's it. I
If you can
also
do it
really
properly.
wish I could get better at the little double jump underneath Aussie right here. I'm really bad at that also. And it would allow you to not have to break this block or anything.
I'm bad at
You
that
can
too.
also wall climb off of it,
Dude,
off the
Mm.
the Kevin before guys.
I know I say it a
Mm.
lot. The music is so good. Aussie, he's
The
such a
music
good
is so good.
theme.
This is one of my favorite tracks for sure.
Absolutely. It's
Anyone want to
definitely
download
top
some
three.
sheet music?
Yes. I'm
I-
not even pitching this because of the sheet music, which you should get because Viz loves piano. You guys love piano. It's just worth it.
Piano expert.
Penis.
Uh,
Yeah, you're a big penis.
Pianist.
Could you
I'm
say it a
gonna
little
go-
slower? I know you're a speedrunner, but like,
I like to say things fast. I'm a speedrunner, you know.
I'll be right back.
Wait! Chris is going for it!
Chris,
No
what
way.
are you doing?
Oh no!
Wait.
Everyone just died.
Wait, how do you do that?
You were so
Very
close.
I
hard.
had the right
You have to-
idea.
Very
You have
hard.
to pogo him from the you go to the right wall, pogo him, and then shine dash to the left to get up there for early. But that was a really good attempt.
Is this gonna mess me up here? I don't know this. Okay.
You say you don't know this, like you do that every time. Do you actually?
That I did it one time, I think,
Oh wow.
like pretty recently.
Yeah, Trevor was right. And Trevor's on Shogun. I just looked over there. This matters. Shogun is an extremely long fight. So I'd recommend skipping the 6th phase, which is something you can do apparently.
I don't know how I would do that.
I don't know either. No one does.
Yet, no one knows yet. We'll figure it out, and it'll be a cool new tech thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many you could skip. Because if it's something that's considered on like the transition,
Mhm.
could you maybe skip like all of the other world phases, 2, 4, and 6? That'd be fun.
Okay. On to phase 2. I also really liked the redesign you did with this. This arena looks so good. Nice. Perfect RNG there.
17.
I almost took a shot.
I'm not going to say how far the times are. I noted it while Viz is away, but I want to say it now because this is getting down to the wire.
Dude, you're doing
All
that
up to
so
these
well.
Shogun
Killing them
fights.
instantly? How do you do that? Are you just slashing the second you get out?
Are you talking to me or?
To Trevor,
Chris?
yeah.
Oh, we recently nerfed Shogun,
Oh, that's huge.
so that was part of the nerfing.
That makes it...
We just
how's
found
it?
it unnecessary for them to be exactly like the satellites. Like it just ruins the flow of the fight. So
It really does. It's smart.
yeah.
How was he changed?
You destroy the satellites instantly instead of having to slash them.
Oh my god! I did
Yeah,
not know that.
that's so pleasant.
The last like 10 times I've fought the Shogun, I pushed the phase before the satellite showed up. But
Yeah, with
Good to know that
invincibility,
it's
but
not like
you don't get to that phase either.
so horrible. Wow.
Whoa. Something's wrong with my control.
Oh no. We got 2 Shogun fights. This is literally about living.
You know,
Oh,
it all comes down to the final fight.
Yep.
Wouldn't have it any other way. This
Well,
is so cool.
Technically, we
Unless
have another
somebody,
movement
unless somebody
section.
has, I was gonna say, unless somebody has a sick heaven split.
There is a skip in heaven that you can do. Saves about half of it.
Aren't there multiple?
I only
Maybe
do,
less than half.
I only do the first one. I can't pull off the second one yet.
I didn't even know there was a second one. I only do the first.
Yeah, there's the first Kinpogo, and then there's a second Kinpogo to get like all the way up onto like the.
Oh, is
top.
he invincible during this? God damn it.
Yeah.
He's not invincible during this.
Oh, wait,
His
if
sword
he-
is, but he
No,
is
yeah,
not.
it sticks around and it comes into the next phase with you.
Good RNG for Chris here.
Yep. This is also the exact attack that is the reason why I pick up the Omamori that makes it to where your batted objects do more damage
Mm-hmm.
for that exact thing.
I never know how to hit Shogun in this arena.
Neither do we.
It's pretty
Honestly,
difficult.
this arena is the worst one for invincibility glitch because with invincibility glitch you can't dash. So you have to be really, really careful about the platforms. Otherwise, they will disappear. You will fall and be sad.
No.
Oh.
A death for Trevor.
All right.
Yeah.
Chris has a big advantage here.
Mm-hmm.
Just as
That's a big advantage
as
with
a
half health.
as a unbiased third party who doesn't want to have to go time the amount of time that Chris had the game frozen. I want Chris to win.
How many people put their life savings on Trevor again?
At
Like
least
2 or
3.
3?
It's been a crazy
I
race.
think I put 1,000 points on Trevor strictly because he was at 27%, and I would get a much bigger return if he won. So
Gambling mindset.
hell yeah. You give me that spread, I'm gonna take it.
Let's go Broncos.
Chris halfway
It's like,
through.
it's like
phase
yeah, it's like if you
4.
give me the Broncos plus 17. It's like, yeah, I'll take that.
There have been at least like 6 or 7 lead changes in this
Yeah.
Yeah.
race.
Even with the route divergence, like that part was
Yeah.
back and forth too.
And looking at the schedule that they had for this race, they are extremely ahead of schedule for when they were going to finish. So, huge.
Ooh, that was really good movement from Chris, like finishing off that last satellite and immediately just being on top of Shogun.
Chat, you say Bo might win, but this is the Shogun fight. Shogun might win.
Honestly, I think the winner is the friends we made along the way,
I agree.
and the bows that we bought along the way.
And the sheet music we played
Or-
on our
Yeah,
piano.
the bow we bought
The
at
AMA,
a
that's also
40%
happening on
discount.
Reddit.
That's true.
This game's so good. I have a couple. I'm so torn. I don't know if I want to go straight back into speedrunning or into challenge runs with this game. I really want to try beating the game without picking up any money, but I think it's impossible in the first room.
First read. What, can you not get around the ones that are on the ground?
Yeah, I don't think so, but I'm gonna try.
Have you done the coffee person achievement yet then? Where you beat the game without healing at all?
I didn't
No,
reach even.
I'm letting it happen naturally through speedrunning.
Fair.
I definitely did the I was trying to do the no healing achievement, and I literally just autopiloted and like was in the middle of like, oh yeah, I can heal here, and I just pressed the button and healed, and I was like, wait, the whole reason I'm doing this, why did I do that?
Oh,
Oh. When they're both in this phase, it's so hard to tell like which of them is because
Oh my
phases
God.
1, 5, and 7
Yeah.
visually look the same. So we're gonna see Chris into
Phase
phase
6.
5. Oh my goodness, he is close.
This is so close.
oh, did he get past the ice arena?
Yeah, he's in the air arena.
Oh, it's
Wait, this is
over.
phase 6, not phase 5. I know my numbers.
It's over.
Still heaven.
Also, still the fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Anything
just-
can go wrong. And we're commentator cursing him so hard. Pause.
Whoa, that works.
Whoa, that's a
Wait.
trick right there.
Oh,
Why are we finding
That
new
is a-
tech in the? I guess it's the
Oh, I
developers.
fucked up. I don't know. We'll have to run that back. I'm not sure what that was.
What happened?
he canceled his mallet with inventory,
What?
which would be a good speedrun trick because it doesn't waste any time.
You want to test
Yeah.
that again?
I mean,
real
you
quick,
can already
Chris?
cancel all of
Yeah, do it. Just do it again.
I can't. I don't even know how I would do that.
All
There's
right,
the fight.
that's the fight. Now, timer does not stop when we finish Shogun. There's one last section, and I will call time as it happens. What a run this has been, though.
Absolutely.
I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun?
I'm having fun.
Dude, I'm so nervous. I've been so nervous the whole time.
Hey, you're almost about to breathe easy. I do really like this heaven section. Like, even in terms of the speedrun, it is just like a breath of fresh air. Like, yes, I did it.
I only
Nate
don't
just
like it
tested
because
going
well-
into menu cancels your dive. So
Let's
you just
go.
discovered
New speed
new tech,
tech.
Chris.
how
Congratulations.
does it feel to be? You're already a speedrunner because anybody tries to go fast as a speedrunner. But how does it feel to be a speedrunner that's developing tech?
Wait, so you just tested that out midstream?
Yeah, Nate just went in and found it.
Oh, Nate.
No, yeah,
did.
Nate.
Okay.
Nate's in the chat. Yeah, he said he just went. And
Oh,
tried
hey,
it.
Nate. Nate's the world record holder, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Current world record.
Oh yeah, so I was saying that they knew that.
Oh.
Oh, of course, Saw knew that. That doesn't surprise me one bit.
The amount of
I'll be
things-
fair. Be fair. Sawa didn't say I knew that or like that they knew that. They're saying that it was
Oh my
known.
god, Trevor.
But yeah,
For any
Victory lap.
question again.
I'm sure there's some skips here I should be doing.
Honestly, no. The best way to do this fight is just skill. Get good. Oh wait, Chris, you're right.
he's in heaven. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to attempt Ken Pogos for a couple minutes, maybe we can get one.
I'm not that arrogant.
I
Another
just
pretty
fall
song.
off the birds for about 5 minutes.
Dude, these crane cycles are like, and when you're having a good run, it's like, please, cranes.
Yes. I mean, I've never lost a run here, but I'm certain I will at some point.
I lost a run because I couldn't grab that last thing that Chris is attempting.
Yeah,
to grab
that
right
I'm
now.
also struggling.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Actually, the it's too bright. It's hard to see when the arrow actually. Oh no. It's hard to see when the
Yeah,
arrow
crane
appears.
cycles.
It is a little bright.
Right, it's not
This was
reading.
the other track that Manami Kyoda composed for the game, by the way, the Celestial
Oh,
Realm
nice.
theme.
Are you gonna pet the dog? You already passed with the dog, huh?
Yeah, I pet it.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Is time right here?
And
Time.
28:30.
2:28:30. So that is
Sub
going to be GG
230
for
on your
Chris.
first attempt.
Yeah,
Is that
that's-
good?
Yo.
Well, you guys do
Yeah.
sub 1 hour.
Okay,
No,
you
we
do
hit
someone out
hit
after
just over an hour.
hours and hours of learning the strats and practicing the strats. That was your first run.
Yeah.
Well, sub hour is also all glitches. We're over an hour in no major glitches.
Mm-hmm.
And they did Katsura, all bosses.
I think my
Oh
first
yeah, we
run...
don't even do Katsura, so
All right, everyone, let's cheer Trevor on. He's on the last phase.
With 1 HP. You got this, Trevor.
Oh,
not the lasers.
it's okay.
Mm,
You're good, bro.
This is
I-
the easiest
I-
phase in my opinion because of the.
I don't even want to
Oh.
finish.
It's all good. You
I
don't
don't-
have
I
to.
don't-
You don't have to.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm not
Yeah, my.
You could trigger invincibility glitch and just wail on him if you want.
Oh right. So maybe we don't talk about invincibility glitch on stream though.
Fair.
People can find that
I
on
mean, I've
their
been doing
own
it this
Yeah,
entire time.
I
Sorry,
agree.
breaking the
on the
rules.
interwebs.
That would make it a different category. That's all glitches.
Cool. Thanks everyone for joining today. I want to give a special shout out to the commentator couch who really killed the stream, like emceeing and just like entertaining the chat while Trevor and I put our heads down and just like focused on trying to get the best times. Yeah, thank you so much. Again, the main reason why we were kind of doing this speedrun thing, other than to like just have a community event where we could all hang out, was because Bo is currently on sale for 20% off. So if you want to pick that up, it's on Steam right now. It's just a few more days left in the sale. So if we could link that in the chat, I think it might be already linked in there. And then also today, for the first time, we are making publicly available the sheet music that it's a book that Moy, myself, and Martha Mahogany Lopez put together with all the sheet music from the game. Not all the sheet music, it's mostly the area tracks. And if you're a musician, definitely pick that up. The link will also be in the chat. And that's basically it. I mean, we are doing a Reddit AMA right now.
Nice.
And r/Metroidvania. So that'll be there. Let me just close my game because the music's kind of throwing me off a bit here. Yeah, so I hope everyone had a great time. Do we want to hear from the couch a little bit? You guys have anything you want to say?
Play Bo, speedrun Bo. Join us, join us, join us.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Bo Discord has a speedrunning section built in with an active community, great people. Some here in this call, some have been in chat. Tons of people discovering new things and having a ton of fun with a really, really good game, and I can't recommend it enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you enjoy speedrunning with like really sick movement and like a lot of like just creativity that you can do, if you enjoy Hollow Knight, Celeste, Ori, any of those games as far as the movement goes, then you'll definitely want to check out Bo. If you really, really want to play this game / speedrun the game and you can't afford it even on sale, DM me on Discord at Visuals, and whoever has the best reasoning for getting a free copy, I'll buy you a copy.
Yeah, and I will also match that if we'll probably give away we'll probably supply the keys for that. Maybe 3 keys.
One for each of us.
But
I'll
sure.
pick your
I'll
pick your best.
one.
Oh yeah.
We
Have each of us.
That'd be great. Yeah, just give 1 key to each of the couch members.
And
they
you
could,
can just join the Discord, give good reasoning, and the 3 of us will choose.
Absolutely.
Let me get a Discord link to put in this channel real quick.
Yeah. Let's get a Discord link. Here, I can get that.
I got it as well. We're all racing.
Oh, okay.
Well, perfect. I just put it in my own chat because I forgot. So
I win. Got it.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's the Discord link.
Oh, Takala posted the channel one, which is probably slightly better than mine. Mine's just the Discord itself.
Yeah. I guess that kind of wraps up the stream today. That was really fun. I had a great time. I was super nervous. I don't know about Trevor, but I was super nervous. I was literally kind of shaking in the beginning, but the nerves were off.
Speedrunning.
I wasn't nervous, but I should have been nervous.
Speedrunning's not easy at all. Going up here with no experience and saying let's go fast and race is not simple. So I really think we should give a round of applause to our devs, who also are great game developers. Just by definition, they focus on the community support and what needs to be changed. They're active with their community. I have no complaints. No one has any complaints.
Thank you so much. Anyone who we listen to feedback all the time, particularly from speedrunners, but just the entire community, and they've all helped make the game better, much better over time. So the game gets better the more people come in and join the community and give feedback and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for more great things. Again, Bo's on sale for 20% off. Love everyone, and we'll see you in the next stream, whenever that may be. I want to do more events like this too, so if anyone has cool ideas, let us know in the Discord.
Eventually, if we have enough people, definitely an 80% tournament.
100%, yeah.
Oh, we could do a tourney. Oh, that'd be sick.
Yup. Speedrun
Tourney is
tournaments are
definitely
so cool.
They always get people into that were kind of running, but they had other stuff on their plate. Everyone kind of kicks it into high gear. Everyone's PBs improve. in a short amount of time, and everybody wants to like get good for their tournament matches. I don't know. It always just has like a big wave of people.
Yeah, and we could maybe even have categories. I don't know how we would do that, like
we
beginner.
we
you
can
know what I mean?
absolutely help you with that. I mean,
Yeah.
we're tournament people.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll get to work on kind of thinking about how to do that. So, anyways, I think that's a good place to wrap up the stream. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you, Couch. Thank you, Trevor. Thanks to everyone who worked on this game. Too many to list, but yeah. Love y'all and see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye.